so.
I think I can overdrive it just a little bit. I think I can overdrive it just a little bit. I think I can overdrive it just a little bit. I think I can overdrive it just a little bit.
Yo, welcome back, dude, to another episode of the Yo podcast with Martina and Hooter.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in again to the Yo podcast. We got a homie with us that is near and dear to our heart.
Yes.
This dude is probably the most unmagical motherfucker that I know, because he doesn't practice magic. As far as I know, you're not a witch, right? But you're still magical. You bring magic wherever you show up, brother. You make magic happen. Beto Duran.
I miss you, Martin. You're so good.
You
are good. You look good. 222 looks good on you.
The 22 feels amazing right now. It really does. I've been trying to trim down. I've been not eating as much. I've been fucking walking on the sand because, I had a little hernia repair.
Yeah. All them years of doing that.
Bro, people don't understand the wear and tear that happens to the
squats,
to the body.
Deadlifts,
But I'm on the mend. I'm still staying. I'm still hovering at the 220 mark miraculously. But
and you look refreshed because of daylight savings.
Dude, daylight savings is still and I've been fucking with moon water. So
And moon water does wonders.
it does wonders. But anyway, Beto, you're one magical motherfucker. I knew you'd appreciate that I've been fucking with moon water, just very nonchalantly thrown in there.
Yeah.
So, Hooter, how you doing?
What's up, dude? Talk about happy to see you. I am so happy, bro. Me, you know me, dude. I'm a big fan of.
No, you're not.
Okay. Guess I can't even talk.
Nope.
On the fucking
Because
podcast
normally
with
when you
Martina
do
and
the
Hooter.
yo intro, it's yo, you're all excited. Today it's like yo guys, hey, all right.
No, dude, because.
I know why.
No, bro.
Because?
I'm fucking happy, dude,
because
to
you're
have you
tired.
here. Tired of
Daylight
what?
savings hurt you.
Yeah, dude. But also I was super pumped to see you today. Did you come from an interview? What's the deal, bud?
You look great.
You look
No, because
awesome.
wherever you go, you should always be professional. There's going to be a camera. There's going to be there's going to be promo. There's going to be press. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. And you should always look the part. You should never be a slob. What do you want me to do? Wear a T-shirt with a hot dog on it?
Nah, hey, I'm just saying. Hey, dude, this is the official We Not So Fest merch, bro.
Oh shit!
And here we have the official We Not So Fest mascot in the house, Beto Duran.
It's fun, man. I miss you guys. I've been begging to come on the show for.
Come on.
No, I
you're always
haven't.
welcome.
Stop it,
No,
dude.
no,
This is what I hate.
No,
Dad, I
stop,
told him
stop.
the same fucking thing. You know you have an
guy.
open invite, bro.
Okay.
Why is he acting like this?
First, because there's a pandemic going on.
There is a pandemic.
So
There is a
I've been telling you guys, hey, I love
But
your
we're-
show. I
but-
listen every single time, and I've been telling, I want to come in, but I understand because you have a studio restriction, you have the time restriction.
Yes.
When you can go, you go back and forth, you go back to your families.
We actually
even when
made-
I've gone to your house, Hooter, I haven't even gone inside.
We've
I left the
made-
wine outside.
We made special. We actually came in here on a day where we're typically not here because we wanted to freaking see you.
And I appreciate it.
And
Yes.
about the pandemic, we are rounding the corner.
we're not.
We're
taken
rounding the
16
corner.
tests. I haven't
We're
done anything.
rounding the corner, and it's going to go away miraculously. As soon as we get the results from this election in early 2022. And that's about all you're going to hear from us about fucking politics. By the way,
That's that
Beto,
about
thank you
that.
for bringing some gifts. You
Oh,
brought
yeah,
us some
always.
beer. Where did you bring this beer
I
from?
don't know. They just sent it to me. This one comes from our good friend Beer Thug Life.
Beer Thug Life.
He hooked us up with this one. This is an 8% IPA.
Okay.
This one is Almanac.
and this is
that's
called
the Beer
Blue,
Thug Life.
Blue Exile Miles.
That's for the hip hop guys.
Orale.
But then I brought 2 bottles. This is from Maverick Ace, a big Dodger fan. He's down in San Diego, Oceanside, and he sent this bottle of whiskey.
Is he making his own whiskey?
No, he works for this company, California Spirit Whiskey, and then they also sent over a bottle of agave, which I've been using for palomas. So I don't know who gets what, but I said, hey, I'm gonna go on the Yo podcast, and that's not a plug. I just said I can't show up empty-handed.
Well, we can both do either one of those. We love them, and I'm gonna crack open one of these beers.
for
So
it.
this one is from what?
I would say this one, the Beer Thug Life one.
Thug Life one.
That's
Let's go.
8%. Beer Thug Life's a good dude, man.
Beer Thug Life. Cheers to you. Thank you for the.
He's been hustling. He's the one who chugs the IPAs.
Oh, dude.
God damn.
That motherfucker's a beast.
Oh, yes. Cheers, man.
Salud.
Cheers. You too, Hooter.
Oh, cool. Cheers. Yeah. Totally.
Well, you're always complaining about your weight, so I didn't want you to bring you beer because, you know, those carbs are going to be empty carbs.
No, you
First
get
of all,
it.
you can't celebrate 228.
Who's 228?
Who's
Hooter.
228?
No, you're not.
Are you 230 again?
Heck yeah, he's like 234 probably.
I think if we get to 222, we can celebrate with a beer. But you can't be celebrating 228, mijo.
Guys.
What?
Wait, what are you pushing, Beto Duran?
I don't weigh myself. It's a state of mind, like Martin said. I heard that on the Yo-Yo
my
podcast. It's not about the weight. It's about how you feel.
How the fuck
It's how
do
you
feel?
feel. So I don't have a scale. Unlike you, you went and bought this fancy scale and it lies to you every single day.
Come on, bro.
Oh, and Chiki wants the agave for the palomas.
She wants the agave
There
for
you
the
go.
palomas. Well, you know, Chiki, if Pilla wants the agave for her palomas, then we're taking the whiskey because I'm a big fan of whiskey,
Oh, well, then
and
whatever.
Hooter doesn't.
Well, you know,
enjoy
I'll just get
whiskey
you guys more
as
bottles.
much.
There's no
I
problem.
know.
Maverick, hey,
You
send
know
more
what,
bottles.
dude? How about what the fuck? You should have brought one of each for each one of your boys, right, dude?
How about, you're right. I did. I one of each for Martin. That's my boy. Right there.
Unbelievable, dog.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
I told
bro.
you I wanted to come on this podcast to have a truce, make amends with you because you keep taking
No,
shots
you
at
said
me,
that
and
there
I
was
wanted to be nice.
slander.
And all this
I don't
slander.
know what slander, bro. I don't hear no slander. I don't hear no Beto Duran
Anyway,
slander.
let me
on
just
here,
start
dude.
this. The reason I came is because I want to say I am a big fan of the Yo-Yo podcast. I have you guys on my water, my sticker right there. It's there. And the reason I am a big fan because you guys are doing what nobody else is doing. You're being consistent with your podcast, professional. It's quality, the great engineering, the great content, and it's gotten so much better because you guys got rid of guests. Because the interaction. Hold on.
And here we have a guest, Beto Duran.
And I'm not that good because the interaction, and I'm being dead serious, between you and your father is some of the best content that you'll hear out there. The openness that you guys have, the ability for you to take shots at your dad and back and forth. And I know there's a lot of parents listening saying, I wish I could speak to my kid in that manner.
Or how does he talk to? How dare he talk to his son like
No,
that?
but also,
What a toxic
but
son.
his dad
also,
like that.
What a piece of shit son.
that's great that adult son is still be respectful of his dad, because there's some parents that don't even talk to their kids. And during this pandemic, I felt like you two have gotten closer, and it's made the podcast so much better because of how open you guys really are. Because there's times where I'm like, damn it, it's Tuesday, it's not up yet. Where the hell is it at? And there's nothing else to listen to. I only listen to a few podcasts anyways, and the Yo one is the one that is a must listen for me. And I
Let's
just wanna
give
go
some
and say-
shout outs on the must listens for Beto Duran.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I only listen to this one. I listen to Felipe's, and I listen to
What's
George
up,
Perez.
fool?
What's up,
And
fool?
George Perez
And
stories.
George Perez, and that's it. And then I listen to other ones that you guys probably would never heard of. So yeah.
Okay. Hey.
fucking
I mean, fuck it.
Dancing with Wolves.
We wanted to give him shout outs, but Beto doesn't. So
Okay, all right. Because I listened to, there's a one that I started listening to. It's called, if you're a fan of The Wire, it's on Spotify. Jamil Hill does it. And it goes down through every single episode of The Wire, is breaking it down. So that's a long one. I listened to that. I also started listening to one called Origins by James Miller, the man who wrote the book on Saturday Night Live. And I'm listening to the episodes right now about how Curb Your Enthusiasm got started.
Wow, that's great.
You see,
Now,
those sound
And also,
interesting, bro.
you'll love this the movie Almost Famous.
Love that.
Behind the scenes episodes of how it got going. So it's a whole season on that.
I want to give a shout out to your podcast as well, Living the Dream with Beto Duran.
It's a stop and go. But I've been doing them. It's Living the Dream. Then I also, because of the pandemic, I love doing my podcast with the person in front of me. I feel like it loses something when you're on Skype or Zoom or whatever. But now that everybody's learned how to be comfortable in front of a camera, I'm starting to do it more often on Mondays. Had one recently with Mireya Villarreal, CBS News correspondent, and it was crazy how she quit law school to be a reporter.
That's
Damn.
incredible.
And she's now covering the border. She does a bunch of other stuff for CBS Network News. She's the only Latina on CBS Network News.
Let me tell you something. When people quit a noble profession, or not necessarily a noble profession, because lawyers are pretty shady, but typically Latino families, if you manage to make it to law school, you
manage to graduate.
You're
set.
You're set. You are. This is what we fought for. This is why we crossed the border. This is why your ancestors struggled to get here, so that you could have these opportunities. And so for you to get to that point and then say, no, my dream is to be a sportscaster. Here's this degree. And a lot of times the degree is for the parents, not necessarily for the
Jesus
individual.
Trejo. Jesus
Yes.
Trejo got this degree in business from Kelsey Dominguez. He said, all right, I'm going to be a comedian. And there's more respect to you guys.
Here you go, parents.
Yeah.
Here you go, parents. Let's invest 50, 60, 100, 200, however much money on this piece of paper, because we're going to be validated y porque trabajamos duro, and this is what we do. And
That's
and
all
look,
paper champs, man, because that's my whole street I grew up with.
And-
Because you're looking at 3 people who don't have degrees here and they're doing their dream.
and that's the thing. And and listen, no knock on anybody that has degrees. I have 3 sisters who are college graduates.
I actually know who your
with
sisters
degrees.
are now.
Yeah,
The teachers?
yeah,
Yeah, one of them's my age.
yeah.
Yeah, so I know who she is now.
Nice.
Like, go figure. She went to Banning with all my friends. So, yeah.
Shut
yeah.
up.
'Cause she's 42.
Yes.
Yeah, I know who that teacher is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go, bro.
Because when I posted the cookies.
Oh, yes.
By the way, thanks to everybody because I won the contest.
I didn't sign off on that, by the way.
So I posted the cookies.
BT dub.
And they said, hey, do you know that his sister's a teacher? She's your age and she went to Banning. I'm like, no way.
But here's the thing.
Never met her, though.
Here's the thing is that for the contest winners, don't think it was fixed. Don't think it was rigged. There were, and no knock on Beto, but there were some cookies that were like, okay, these didn't make the cut. And so Beto's going to get these goddamn cookies because we love you.
No, Michaela, my daughter Michaela, I gave her the cookies. She's like, hey, they're not right. I'm like, yeah, well, the color's kind of.
But they tasted good.
Because what she did, she went and got the sticker, right? She's like, look, Dad, this right here is one color. How come the green and the blue are all together? I'm like, it's purple. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. That's awesome.
The cookies were good. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah. Well, we got nothing but love for you,
bro.
Beto.
You're our favorite, bro. Of all time.
We are like familia. I text Hooter every couple of days. He doesn't respond. Martin, I text him, always responds immediately. I send Hooter storylines that he could possibly use for Could Have Gone Pro. I never get a response back from him.
It's
You,
always
Martin?
too in depth, bro. I need fast.
How dare you read?
Quick. No, but dude, I mean, bro, it's fucking could have gone pro, not fucking E60,
Yeah, you
dude.
read it.
It's not a fucking.
Read it and take the.
It's not a
take the
30
first
for
page.
30 with Hooter Moreno,
Read
dude.
the lead.
I also want to give Hooter show Could Have Gone Pro with Hooter Moreno a shout out because you have consistently been putting up content for how long
That's
now, Hooter?
hard. That is.
How long
hard.
have you been doing
Even
it?
without sports, bro.
You still managed to put up content.
I mean,
tell me how
hello?
long? How long has it been?
We just came up on a year.
That's fantastic.
Every single week, huh?
Every single week. No, that's great. That's great. That's fantastic. Listen. To anybody out there that is thinking of creating content
Don't do it.
or creating content,
Don't do it. You're gonna waste your time.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You know how many podcasts started yesterday, and they're going to be one,
So
2,
many.
3 episodes, and then that's it. They're going to be one episode. 2 sticks with something and stick it out is hard. So you've been rolling with
5 years.
5 years, and Could Have Gone Pro with Ricky Rowe is
Ricky, we took his. Well, let's go, Ricky Rowe. We did that
Let's go, Ricky
during
Rowe.
Off season. We're gonna pick it up again during the off season again in November. We're gonna start. It is November, so we're gonna start that.
It's
again.
November. It's now,
Yeah,
brother.
and then I do a Thursday night boxing show. Thursdays.
You were getting a lot of shout outs of about Thursdays.
Yeah, with Joel Diaz and Roberto Diaz, where if you're like a boxing fan, you'll love this one. It's just 2 guys just telling boxing stories. We don't break down what the fights are. It's just old school stories about, remember when Margarito had the plaster in his gloves and stuff like that. So that started off as a pandemic as an Instagram live.
Okay.
We did one because I wanted to test out new technology that I got with this company called Ecamm of how do you record stuff.
I actually bought Ecamm program because of you.
And they've updated it now. You don't even need that. You just straight link. And
Of course.
it's good. And it's perfect.
You guys got took.
No, they updated it.
No.
Okay.
They updated it. You needed Skype. Now all you need is just the link. The
link,
and
yeah.
it's perfect. It's fantastic. And then now it's become a show. And every Thursday we have a sign. We got a guy in the Works Media does a sign for us. I'll get you a sign. You want a sign made up?
Everybody loves Thursdays, bro.
Yeah, it's fun. I'll get you a sign, Hooter.
Let me just go back in the past a little bit. I want to first of all thank you for the drinks and the beer, but you invited us to a tequila tasting.
Oh yeah.
Which
Virtual
I
party.
want to give a virtual party. And listen, before that I had shit on every. I had been to other virtual parties. I went to a Lovely Latina had a virtual party. I fucking did a green screen background with Happy Birthday. I had a shot. I smoked a bowl with her and her guests. And that was and it was cool. It was okay. It was good. I didn't know a whole lot of them. There was a couple of comics that popped in, but a whole lot of the other people were like, they had a lot of inside stuff going on. Your party, no offense to Lovely Latina, because I got none but love for her. Your fucking virtual party was lit, Beto Duran.
Man,
it was
thank
fucking
you.
lit.
Thank you. I like to
Well,
entertain.
it was lit and we were lit.
Here we go.
And
And we were lit. All I'm saying is we were lit as
Okay.
well
I
as the
ended up
party
at your
being
house that
lit.
night.
I know.
I ended up
bro.
live that
You
night,
guys went too
wasted.
late. So
Oh,
shout out to
Gonzo.
El Tesoro. My boy Kitch
Yes.
is the marketing guru there. And what it was is he's like, hey, El Tesoro, we're making some brand movements into LA. We used to do these parties where they would bring the tequila ambassador to your house. And he's like, invite people over to tasting. Just, not influencers, but somebody that are cool, that have some friends.
Sure.
And there we go. So because of the pandemic, they can't go to your house, so they've been doing these Zoom tastings. And everybody was hitting me up. What's the catch? What do I got to buy? Is it a Tupperware party? Am I buying a condo?
I thought for
What
sure it was some sort of pyramid
and
scheme.
I
bro.
would
That's what I
never,
thought, too.
I would never do it. And everybody, and I'm like, look, give me your address, and there's a bottle of tequila coming your way with all the fixings.
When
and
that
everything else.
package got to my house, bro, I said for sure it's a pyramid scheme.
You know
dog.
what's crazy? My package, you got your package before me. My package didn't get there till day of, and I thought, well, maybe Beto just said "fuck Martine," you know?
No.
Hey, it's in the bottles in the mail, bro.
So, the thing was, they told me, find 10 friends that live in LA County. Had to be in LA County that have over a couple thousand followers.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. I went through it, had the list, boom. Right away, I thought of you, Martin.
Thank you.
And then other people ditched, so I got Hooter involved. Alicia Del Valle was a friend. She was
Yes.
involved.
Dude, she's a good time,
Alicia's
bro.
fun
She's
people,
just
man.
down, man.
She'd
She's
be great on the
awesome.
podcast. She's
Yeah.
awesome. So good people. And all it was is they taught us how to make different drinks. And then once we get
Razzle Dog. was on
Razzle
house?
Dog.
Yeah.
Razzle
people
Dog's
were hitting me up.
fucking
They're like,
awesome,
I thought
bro.
you said that they needed to be a celebrity. I'm like, Razzle is on my show Thursdays. He's the co-host,
Right.
And he's got like 4,000 followers. And we had a good time. And it was just they made it.
And who gives a fuck how many followers? These dudes are cool
No,
people, and
you
they
don't- you
made
don't
it
give a
good to
fuck.
hang
You
out.
don't make it fun. People who were like, oh,
I
you
get
didn't
it.
invite me,
I
Beto?
get it.
All
I
these
get it.
like friends. What about my invite? I'm like, first of all, you live in San Diego. It's had to be LA County. Oh, I thought we were friends. I want to drink tequila with you. Jorge Gutierrez, the man who created Book of Life, the artist, he was going to be on it, but he couldn't get out. He's working on a new show for Netflix. He couldn't get out in time. So he still got his bottle. So
You had the homie from that's contributed to NPR, the author.
Gustavo Arellano.
Gustavo
LA Times.
Arellano.
He was on
with the LA
Tacos.
Times.
Yeah, we got
on the Netflix show.
Taco Chronicles. Yeah,
Taco
so it was fun. We had a
Chronicles.
good time, and then ended up at Hooter's house, and we got loaded some more.
Bro, let me tell you something. That tasting, that virtual tasting was supposed to go for, I think it was an hour?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Bro, let me tell you something.
It went
2
off the
hours
rails.
later, there's still fucking people hanging out. I got fucking,
But can
who
I
was
say
the host,
this?
by
At
the way?
15 minutes, shit was off the rails. It's not like if it took 2 hours to get there.
No,
You were off the
no.
rails because they send you the bottle of tequila, they send you the chamoy, they send you the grapefruit, all that other
Bro,
stuff.
those-
Hooter showed up, already had his drink made.
And I did feel like an asshole about that because when I first logged on, they were like, all right, we're going to teach you how to make some cocktails. I was like, oh no, I already made my fucking cocktail. Now I'm going to look like the guy who doesn't need help making a cocktail.
You're that guy like, I know how to do this.
Dude, I got it. Don't worry.
Look at the kid I got at Costco.
yeah.
But it was fun. Oh, we had a good friend, Diana Harrison, a makeup artist to the stars.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
She
yes,
was
she was
cool,
cool.
man. And her dad, I told you who her dad is, right?
No.
Remember Channel 34, the news, as a kid growing up?
Yeah.
Eduardo Quesada?
Yes.
That's her dad.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? I was remembering Channel 34, and I was remembering also the Spanish radio shows with Jaime Jarrin.
I heard
And
your podcast talking about your group. assignment.
Bro, dude, I grew up listening to Jaime Jarrin, you know, saying like...
One of the nicest gentlemen ever.
Really?
One
so
of
obviously
the
you know him.
nicest guys. And it sucked. Because the previous episode, you were talking about how you grew up and your dad. And like what you were talking about is how a lot of Mexican fans became Dodger fans because
Yes.
they grew up with him because you had the dad listening on either 1020 or like 1330, whatever.
The
the
Humberto
Spanish-
Luna channel. I
Humberto
know.
Luna, yeah. And Jaime Jarrin is one of the nicest gentlemen ever. Hall of Famer years ago. And what sucked this year with the Dodgers winning because they were in the bubble, Jaime Jarrin was at Dodger Stadium calling the game and the lights were off. He's in his booth.
That gave me
calling the
chills,
game,
bro. That gave me
and
chills,
There was a
dog.
great story by Maria Torres in the LA Times about how Jaime was there and his partner is his son, Captain Jorge. So the last few years they've been working together, just like you two, working together. And you'll attest to this. When you work with your son, it's just different. You can have a partner no matter what, but when it's your family, it's something different. I can only imagine Jaime Jarrin being in that stadium by himself because nobody else is allowed in there. The radio call, Charlie Steiner was at his house, so Jaime would go to Dodger Stadium. Lights are off, and he's calling the World Series. And he's been with them since the inception of when they got here. Jaime Jarrin is one of the nicest guys. He also used to do boxing in the 70s and 80s. He called the Rumble in the Jungle, Thriller in Manila.
What?
Yeah, Jaime Jarrin was calling those for the world
I had no
feed
idea.
on radio, for Spanish world feed. So I remember when I started doing boxing 6 years ago, he pulled me aside. He's like, Beto, I heard you're doing boxing. He's like, yeah. He goes, I used to do some boxing. I'm like, really? Gave me some tips on how to lay out, how to just observe things, how to do research. I'm like, wow. I'm like, what fights did you do? And I researched it. fuck, every single Ali fight in the 70s and 80s, he did it. And, like,
What a fucking beast,
How old is
bro.
he?
I think he
he's
just
up
turned
there.
80. I think
He's up there, bro.
maybe a little bit older.
He's him and Vince Scully. I mean, Vince Scully's older. I would
Vince
imagine.
older, yeah.
But still, they were like the guys, bro. And you know, like when I think back to, like, you know, my mom would know Ron Say. She'd say El Pingüino, you know, in Spanish, because he'd call it El Pingüinito.
You said it.
Yeah.
Se va,
Se va, ahí, dale un beso. Se
Despídela con
fue
un beso.
de cuadrangular.
Yeah, that's exactly
and it was incredible to hear. He'd say Los dos patitos de Ken Johnson, and
Yeah.
Ken Johnson was the dude running the board, right?
Yep, yep.
And he'd say Los dos patitos, meaning the three ducks, which is 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls.
And Ben would say deuces wild.
Deuces are
you know,
wild.
But yeah, with the Spanish, and back to why I'm always wearing a nice shirt. Every time you see me, I go somewhere, I'm always dressed up, because Jaime Jarrín and Vince Scully were always dapper. Same with Jim Hill. Always dressed to the nines.
Jim Hill is
no matter
always-
what, because wherever you go. And that's kind of the reason where it's like you want to look the part. So, but Jaime Jarrín, one of the nicest guys. It's cool. I'm glad he was able to call that game, because he was going to retire last year. But then during spring, during the off season, his wife passed away suddenly.
No.
Damn.
So I think she might have had a heart attack, if I'm not mistaken. But she passed away suddenly, and he decided to come back for one more season because he had nothing to live for.
What's he gonna do?
So he went back and started announcing the games last year.
His other love.
Yeah, and
yeah,
he
that's-
spent the time with it. So it's Jaime, his son Jorge, and then I think his grandson Esteban is like keeping stats for him. So they're all together.
Damn, that's
Dude,
so
that is
sick.
badass, bro. And yeah, the guy is a fucking living legend, you know, and he's a treasure. Very much the history of the Dodgers, you know, with Vince Scully for the Spanish-speaking community of Dodger fans, which is a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
Jaime Jarrín is that guy.
Yeah, and they, like,
I'm fortunate that I got to hear both, which is like I said, that I consider myself fortunate to have experienced both
there's
of them.
I mean, the younger generation, they're not listening to the radio. Nobody's doing
course,
that. But
of course.
you know, that 30 for 30. I think one of your viewers said it. Perez, when the Fernando 30 for 30. Who was the one translating for Fernando when he came over as a 20-year-old? It was Jaime, because Jaime started off in L.A. as a news reporter. That's what he did. He's from Ecuador. There's no baseball in Ecuador.
Dude.
So he was a news reporter in L.A. and the Dodgers come here. Mr. O'Malley said we need somebody to do, because they realized there's a Spanish population in L.A. We should provide Spanish radio. Jaime Jarrín was like, well, here you go. So Jaime didn't know anything about baseball. I never seen it. And he tells a story about how he had to learn the game, and a lot of the terminology that Jaime has in his broadcast, he created it. Because there was nobody else doing it.
Dude, you got to
Kinda
interview
like
Jaime, bro.
I've
Dude,
tried
that's
to.
awesome.
I've tried
My
to. One of the
God.
most humble men out there. And he and his son created the Jaime Jarrín Foundation. They're giving out scholarships, and they're doing a lot of work in the community to help create the next generation.
I love that you know this much history on the guy. Like, you're shedding a lot of light on him for me. You know, my knowledge of him is very limited. There's definitely a connection there and an appreciation and a respect for the dude. But now, like with everything that you're saying to me, it's like I feel like, my God, this guy's so deep. You know, it's like
he was a
grow
news
up-
reporter. That's what he was.
You grow up watching the Bulls and everything, and you think Michael Jordan, Pippen, you know, Rodman, all these fucking guys, and then you see the fucking documentary, and then you're like, oh, this is a whole different dimension. This is what you just did to me with Jaime Jarrín.
Yeah,
you know, so thank you for that.
I was,
that was awesome.
when I first started covering the Dodgers, I was like, wow, what am I doing here? Because I used to go to Dodge games with my brother Gabriel when he worked at Carriage Crest Park, where Hooter started his coaching career. Right there, also Hooter across from Target, and they would have excursions there, and we'd go with the kids at the park on the bus, and we'd sit either in the ravine or the reserve level. And then when I got to start working, I was like, wow, I'm in the actual Vince Scully press box. So I would always say, you know, calladito más bonito. You don't say nothing. You speak when you're spoken to, right? Like, you know, when you go to the quinceañera and your mom's like, don't move, just sit there. So I would see them, and the broadcasters back then, this is like early 2000s, Jaime and Vin would always have dinner together in a back room. And that's where like Tommy Lasorda would go back there, or some other people important would go back there, and they would have their own little space. The regular media would just be in the regular tables. And you would see them in the back, and then Fernando go back there too. And then as I gained my time around there, they would, hey, Beto, how you doing? I never went into that room, but they would come out, and then you see him walking by. And by this time, Jaime knew me, and he would say hi. And sometimes he would just sit down and have coffee with me. I'm like, that's where I started drinking coffee. Because 6 o'clock, Jaime and Fernando Valenzuela would have their coffee before the game started.
Really?
Yeah. And they would sit there with me because I would just sit there because after batting practice is over, you have to get off the field. So I'd go up top and it's one of those like I didn't have to be at the game until 7, but I got there at 3 because of these kind of opportunities. And so they would have their coffee at 6, and I'm like, they would sit there with me, and I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to be that guy who's like just sitting here like the metiche. So I'd go get a coffee too. But I didn't know coffee and creamer and all that other stuff, so I just drink it black. Right? And they're like, oh, okay. So they would sit there and tell stories. And then Pepe Iniguez, the other broadcaster for the Spanish, would come up and talk. And Pepe did the Raiders in Spanish, and they would start telling stories. And I would just sit there like a fly on the wall listening to stories. I'm like, wow. So at least once a week, they would go and have their coffee with me.
You say you didn't have a degree?
No.
That's your degree.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's your fucking degree, homie. Like you showing up at 3, that's fucking. How many hours of class that were you absorbing before you started doing your job? But you see what I'm saying? Like you went like I think a lot, and I'm guilty of this. I did it for a long time until somebody pointed it out to me. Like the knowledge that you've acquired, the things that you've read, the time that you've invested in the things that interest you, that is an education. You are an educated person. It's not a traditional education per se, but it is the education that edified you to be the person that you are, and that. My friend, you do have a degree, and you're fucking a sports historian for crying
appreciate
out loud.
It, but that's also what I always tell people when they say, "Oh, I want to get into this business." You've heard me, Hooter. I tell them like, you're not going to do it. Like, if you want to really put the work in there, you're not going. That's why, as much as Hooter and I fake bicker back and forth on social media, I am one of his biggest fans. I am also one of the ones who gives him a lot of advice. He doesn't always listen to it, and I'm not saying he needs to, but it's constructive criticism.
Can I tell you right
because
now?
It's like I see that he has that talent and that wherewithal and that attitude of I'm going to make it.
I know you're giving Hooter props, but I'm going to cut you off for a second.
Damn.
Just when shit was going good.
Man,
We
this
always
was a feel-good episode.
I know.
So
Here we go.
we always talk about El Cheer Dad going on people's lives and saying, listen to the Yo 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 podcast.
Yeah.
This motherfucker just went on Hooter's live and he put, listen to Living the Dream with Beto Vision. As you're giving Hooter props. If that's not poetic justice, I don't know what is.
Fucking cheer dad, you're blocked, bro. I'm blocking your ass now. Unbelievable.
I had to throw that in there because I smoked too
good.
much weed and I would have forgot.
Yeah, back to complimenting Hooter, but that's what it is. It's you have to have that. Like you guys as comedians, how many times do you go to a store or wherever you're going and you're not even going up and you're hoping you could? So I would go to Dodger games a lot because they had a season pass. I would only work Friday, Saturdays, but I go there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and just be around. And people thought I was working, but it's just by being around the osmosis. So it's just, where else would you rather be? So that's why Hooter's like, oh, how do you know these people? I've been around 20 years. I know now enough that people are going to give me information.
Also, dude, if you want to be some sort of sports reporter or
Don't do it. Get a business degree.
whatever it may be, do not ask Beto if you should do it or how you should do it, dude,
No.
because he's going to tell you don't do it and you're never going to make it.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
I think first thing I tell you that.
bro, I've seen it so many times, bro. This fool goes and talks to fucking high school students
No,
talking
high school
about,
classes are different.
oh, they have a little bit of hope.
Yes.
But this motherfucker be showing up to college students. He goes to Long Beach State and tells all these motherfuckers, switch your major, bro. You're
Yes, I
not
do.
going to make it.
Yes, I do.
Unbelievable.
And
know
here's
what?
why.
Go ahead.
Here's why. Because if I tell you you're not going to do it and you're like, yeah, you know what? It's so hard. You're right. I'm saving you 8 years of you chasing the dream that's not going to happen. Because if somebody tells you you can't do it and you listen, well, you were never
weren't
going
cut
to
out.
do it.
Fuck yourself.
You were
cut
never
out
going
for
to do it. You weren't cut out for it. You're like, oh, I want to do it, but I don't want to move to Yuma, Arizona. I don't want to go to Ukiah. It's like, well, then I'm saving you time. Also, when I speak at colleges, if you're a senior and you've never done an internship, what the hell were you doing for 3 years? Especially now when if you don't have your own YouTube, you don't have your social media presence, by the time you graduate, what have you been doing? And then all of a sudden you graduate, you're like, oh, I need a job.
Bro, this
Hell yeah, you
fucking
do.
maniac will take a meeting with you. Like, say you're a fucking student about to graduate, and you're like, hey, Beto, I'd like to take you out to breakfast to talk about fucking, you know, what's going to happen after I graduate. He'll take the meeting, bro.
No,
He'll go out to breakfast
I
with
won't
you.
go to breakfast. I go to happy hour.
Or whatever it may be. And he'll fucking eat or drink or whatever the fuck. But you think, oh, dude, he's going to give me a bunch of advice. All he's going to say is, don't do it. Don't even start. So if you're going to take this motherfucker to happy hour, just know he's going to shit on your dreams.
And on the flip side, there are quite a few who have done that, and I told them that, and they got past that, And now I'm their biggest fans, and I've helped them out many different times. Moises Linares, who was an Emmy Award winner in Washington, D.C. What's it called? Lindsay Polares. There's a bunch of different kids who I've helped them out because once I see...
Beto's made people, bro.
Yes, I have. And I'm not saying that as an arrogant thing. It's once I see that you got it, once I see that you have the wherewithal, and if you're brown, I'm going to go and call somebody at a job you're applying to and be like, hey, I vouch for this person. I don't vouch for many, but that when I call somebody, I'm like, hey, this person, give them that interview. Because normally there's one job that's open, it's say in Yuma. There's probably 250 people applying for it. And those kids have a degree from Syracuse, Northwestern, USC, UCLA, the best schools in the country. But if I know the news director, which I do, and I'm like, hey, Mark, I vouch for this kid, all of a sudden...
Name dropper.
Name dropping Yuma, Arizona. Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, Mark.
But here, think about it. Mark has 250 kids applying. And now I go and say, this kid's legit. That kid on the pile is now going to get an interview. They might not get the job, but at least
they're going to get noticed.
They get noticed. It's the same way with you guys in comedy. How many people are you going to vouch for right now that are up and comers?
Right, not many.
None, right?
Yeah.
It's the same way.
I'd like to say I got my comedy degree between the ages of fucking 12 to 20.
Yeah,
bro.
I heard Eddie Aguilera tell me all about you in Fresno.
Hey, there you go, bro. See what I'm saying?
But like I said, I'm not a hater, Hooter.
I knew how to act on stage and off stage.
But also,
bro.
like you're saying I'm a hater about this, but if I'm being honest with you, because there's too many people that are told, hey, you can do this, you can do that. Bullshit.
Way too many people.
Listen,
I know too many Gen Z. Is that who's after the fucking millennials? Is
Yes.
Gen Zers?
Yeah, Gen Z's
These
after me.
Gen Z fucks think that they've literally been told that they're the best. Like, we think that we coddled millennials. No. And you know what? Millennials are just like these aware motherfuckers that are trying to bring social change. And I don't think we should shit on millennials as much as we do. Gen Zers, however, these coddled fucks.
See, that's blanket statement. Not all of them are like that.
Gen Z,
A lot of them.
a lot of Gen Z has been
most.
coddled.
See, but
Can
they
we
They
say
fall
most?
apart. They fall
Yes, they do.
apart. They fall apart so quickly.
The world comes
because
crashing
everything
fast for
is
them.
because they've been perfect their whole
But
life.
that's the same thing they said about Hooter's generation. Same thing they said about your generation.
Oh, we're just
Nah,
a trophy
dude.
generation.
The Gen
Everybody got a
X, I
trophy.
was Gen X, bro. Gen X was the fucking most fucking me vale madre generation. Listen,
And the baby boomers were saying you guys
boomers,
had it easy.
bro? Boomers was-
no, the baby boomers were fucks.
No, but
bro.
they said you guys had it easy.
They probably did say we had it easy, but here's the thing: we did not have it easy, and I'll tell
What
you
are
why.
you, dude?
I don't even know. I'm 42, so I don't know.
Nah, you're a millennial. Nice.
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh, with the Botox, maybe Gen Z.
Here's the thing about fucking Gen X is that Gen X was the first generation that said, fuck this. I'm not sticking around here for 50 years to get a gold watch. Fuck this. I'm going to be the jet set
exist.
generation. I'm going to fly here. I'm not going to commit my life to this one thing.
But then now they turn 40 and they're like, oh, fuck, what do I got?
Correct, and that's the other thing. But in our defense, they told us the world was ending in 2000. So we lived with like, fuck it. Why am I going to?
You were trying to end the world in 88, man.
homie.
My dad tried to end the world a lot of times, bro.
Well, that's only 12 years before it was supposed to end.
You were at Dancing Waters taking
88,
it apart.
2000. Fucking dude. My dad's been thinking the world's gonna end, bro.
Oh shit. Anyway, I want to say that there's so much to catch up on with Beto. You, my friend, invited me out to go golf, and I had not been out golfing in years. I had talked to Hooter, and I said, "Yeah, you know what? I used to go out with Jake, and which I just saw Jake the other day. We went to Royal Palms, and I said, let's grab a couple of beers and go to Royal Palms. We went to Royal Palms, and I wanted to just drink maybe one or two because I got to drive back. I'm not trying to fucking drive on more than 2 beers after a couple hours.
1 or 2.
Homie,
Okay.
this motherfucker goes.
Shit, 2 tall boys.
He goes. I go, I'm going to turn here and then take Summerland up to Western. No. He goes, take the 110, go to Gaffey and keep going straight. And I go, what do you mean keep going straight? My thought, I'll pull up and get a 6-pack right before I get to Royal Palms over there on 25th and Western. This motherfucker said, as soon as you pull over a few blocks up, there's a Rite Aid on your right. And I'm like, no, nah, dude, we'll just stop at a liquor store a little close. No, trust me, pull over. And I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, all right, like a bitch, I pull over, and then I'm at right, and I'm like,
That used to be a big five. Yeah.
I hope to God this motherfucker doesn't bring the 6-pack in the front seat. He walks out.
How old are you guys?
Hold on. He walks out of the motherfucking store with a case of Modelos. All right?
What day is this?
This is
12?
fucking,
12 or 24?
When did I go to the cemetery to visit my grandma? Fucking right before the
On a
other
Monday?
Muertos. Yeah,
Hold
no,
on, let me ask the moon. Hey, moon.
All right. He came out with a case, right? And I'm like, are you fucking crazy, homie? And then so he goes,
Just for you two?
Pop the trunk, yes. And so he pops the trunk, and now we're driving, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm gonna stop at Busy Bee and give me a sandwich to fucking soak some of this shit up.
What kind of sandwich you want, sir? Just the bread.
We go to Palms, and I go, we should just pop the trunk right here. No, let's go over there. That way we can take the beers, because the cops come, they start giving tickets. I'm like, how do you know they're giving tickets? You're in your fucking 50s. You shouldn't be getting tickets. And he goes, unless you want to drinking in public. And I go, I don't want no drinking in public. I don't want no drinking nothing. I go, I'll just take like 1 or 2. So we go, and we finished the 2.
This is a story about golf, right?
Well, this is Jake, who I used to go golfing with. I just
Jake,
saw him
bro.
the other day. And anyway, make a long story short,
Spoiler
he's still
alert.
going hard. He's still going. He's not going as hard as he was, but God bless him. I just wanted to give him a shout out. But me and him used to
Dude,
go
that's why.
golfing.
I mean, bro.
You
Now
know
I see-
Jake.
to be
You
honest-
Now I
know
see your
Jake.
frustration.
Right?
Now I see it. Now I
Hooter,
see it.
do you know Jake? You know Jake.
Of course I know Jake. Yeah.
And you guys used to go play Dominguez. Is how this whole
Yes,
story.
this is how this whole story's on. So he was the guy that would bring the beers to the thing, and this is how long it's been since I went golfing. And let me tell you something. The only thing that got replaced with this golfing experience was fucking Jake in the motherfucking 80s with Beto with an outfit, because this motherfucker brought beers to the goddamn golf
What a
course.
beast.
Like a fucking beast. And I
We had a
but-
great time.
We had a
Wearing-
blast.
we
We
had
had
a
a
great time.
goddamn
Wearing
blast.
pink number 3, dude. Weren't you?
What's pink number 3?
The shade you were wearing the day you went golfing that
No,
day.
they're just pink shorts from Ross. $8.
Come on, bro.
What?
You don't have to wear pink to wear golf, you know?
It's the summer, bro. You feel nice, feel good.
It's fucking
And
unbelievable.
also, you wear whatever the fuck you want. You have a hot dog
Also,
on.
hey,
What are
hey.
you talking about, man?
Hey. And let's be real. Can you please tell the people that you got sad because I said nice swing bitch on the video? And I didn't even say it. Joe Cali did.
First, the record, I didn't get sad because I don't follow you.
And
So
also,
I didn't know that
no,
you
but
did
you
it.
unfollowed me after the
No,
nice
I
swing
unfollowed
bitch.
you the night you blocked me on Instagram.
I
Live.
didn't block you.
Oh my God, this motherfucker. Yeah, Tanya Estrada was there. She's like, what happened? I'm like, Hooter blocked me. And you muted me on your Instagram Live.
Oh, okay.
and then I
might have
couldn't leave
muted
any
you.
comments. I said, fuck this. I unfollowed you. That was early in the pandemic.
Hurt.
Because, hey, if you're not going to let me interact with you, I unfollow you. I don't need you in my life.
You were
I don't
talking
need this
nonsense.
toxicity.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
a lot
you
of
were El
toxicity.
Cheer Dad before El Cheer Dad, talking about, hey, Thursdays on Thursdays, fucking Living the Dream podcast. That's where fucking El Cheer Dad got it from him. This motherfucker, bro. All of a sudden.
So why are you even paying attention to it?
Because, dude, you kept tagging me in your fucking golfing
wasn't
picture.
tagging
You
you.
said, oh, everybody got invited except for Hooter Moreno. What the fuck's that got to do with
Okay.
anything?
Okay.
Dude,
So
but
anyways,
can
back to the golf. We had a great time.
Can I
and
tell
also,
you-
if you're watching on YouTube, we have in the background here the miniature golf course that Beto Duran won the gold jacket on, dude. Okay, so make sure.
That gold jacket came with a bow tie, motherfuckers. It matched.
Yeah, and pink shorts. This motherfucker's the only motherfucker who wears a gold jacket and pink
Hey,
shorts,
bro,
dude.
I got pink, yellow,
And if
salmon.
you want fucking golf
Wear whatever
lessons,
you want,
hit
bro.
up Beto,
hey,
bro.
wear whatever you want.
Beto Vision.
Look good, feel good. It doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is yours, man.
Okay,
It
let's
doesn't
let's,
matter. So,
let's,
we had a
let's,
great time.
let's rein it in. Let's rein it in.
Okay, okay.
So I show
go back.
up, and I don't know what the
In
fuck
Bell
to
Gardens.
expect. Yes, in Bell Gardens, by the way. Which El Cheer Dad is, I guess, right down the goddamn street. Talking about why didn't you invite me? So
El
I
Cheer
wonder
Dad,
why.
bro.
I wonder why.
And so we fuck it. I get there and I don't know what to expect, dude. You had, I'm telling you,
was
Beto,
Golfapalooza.
not only was your goddamn online virtual tequila tasting from El Tesoro lit, your goddamn fucking Golfapalooza Ganza was goddamn lit as well, bro.
So what happened? What happened was, so I've always messed around with golf, which is I told you, Hooter, you need to start doing, but you don't pay attention to me.
You don't listen.
No, you don't.
I don't get invited. That's the problem.
No, you don't need me. You can go on your own, fool.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, it's what I always would play these golf tournaments for, networking. I do. So every couple months, people would invite me like these charity things, like, hey, show up, I'll give you a foursome. Cool. So that's the only time I play golf, 3-4 times a year. And then during this pandemic, I'm like, you know what? I got nothing else to do. We can't do anything. I hurt my neck again, so I couldn't run. So I started going to the range, just messing around. Something you could do with the kids, because I've always taken the kids to the range and this and that. So I did some research. I told you about the golf, how there's no Latinos in golf. And I'm like, I'm getting older. I need to find where can I actually become a broadcaster next? Golf. There's no brown people at all in that world. So I'm trying to make a transition to go into the golf world, right? So I talked to an agent who's like, hey, well, you can't go into that world because nobody knows that you golf. Start posting you golfing. But you have a fun personality, just go with it. So that's why I started golfing. Oh, shut up. I'm fucking fun, fool.
No,
So,
yeah.
So I started golfing, and I started going to these like 9 holes in Bell Gardens because I didn't want to play the big ones, and I would just take friends who are fun. And as soon as I started posting golfing, everybody was like, what's your handicap? If you're serious, I don't want to hang around with you. If you, I want to play here. No, I don't. I'm not George Lopez. I'm not going to a country club with people that I don't know. So, yeah, I said it.
Shots
Shout out to
fired.
George Lopez, the guy that, because you know what he is? He puts on golf tournaments and he does his thing. And
He does. George is a member at country clubs.
Yes.
We are never going to country clubs.
We're not going to country
We are
clubs.
not. We are going to Harbor Park 9.
Yes.
We're going to Bell Gardens 9. 9 holes where you
Mulligans.
can show. No, fool. You can show up with like your own. Like I've been playing Monterey Park. You show up with 9 beers for 9 holes. That's how you.
That's the way you
kind of
do
golf to
it.
Because we grew up going where?
Oh my
Dominguez.
God, homie! A hole, a beer a hole. That's your tournament, dog.
That's what we do. I go with Razo. We play Monterey Park right next to Luminarias, right next to.
Dude, Razo's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
I used to live down the street from there, bro.
I send you pictures from.
We
the
used to
hat.
eat at fucking Ordonez all the time.
Exactly. So we go and we play these. They call them the pitch and putts, and we go. So one day I set it up. We had enough people started playing, and I was like, let me set something up. Where can we go where we can have this madre? In Bell Gardens, you show up, it's $9, and they don't care. Cholos are out there golfing.
Yeah, man.
Right? You saw the Cholos golfing,
I
right?
did.
And these fools had the legit gear, and we had a great time. Alicia was there. You were there.
Jesus was there.
Jesus Sepulveda from Time Flies podcast and was it American Wannabes?
American Wannabes,
So
yes.
he was there. So we had a great time.
Jessica Rosales
Jessica
was there.
Rosales. We had like 16 people there.
Well,
showed up.
we were social distancing,
Yes, we
and
were.
everybody had their goddamn mask.
We had a great
Let's
time.
just clarify that before the
Irresponsible
fucking
ass
Yes, we were.
Corona
bro.
police show
But
up
it's
and
like
say,
you were like, I don't have
got that.
clubs. I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
had
yeah,
clubs distributed. My brother's school, Maces in Maywood, their golf teacher was there, and he had extra clubs in his trunk, and he just handed them out to people because all you need is a 9-iron and a putter.
Tell 'em.
And we had a great time. And I only post on my Instagram the shots of me looking stupid because nobody ever wants to see the good
You
stuff.
are a great golfer.
I'm actually pretty fucking
You're
good, bro.
fucking good.
You know,
Let's
as
be
you would
honest.
say,
Let's be
Martin,
honest.
you know,
Let's be
I'm
honest.
pretty talented.
You, my friend.
I sandbag on Instagram.
But anyway, I just wanted to say, like I said, I wanted to catch up on that. It's been a minute.
I
but
wanna go
wanted
again,
to say
but
thank you
it's-
for the invite because I had a fucking blast. And everybody that was there, you know, you always worry when you go do something that you're not comfortable or proficient in because you always get those snobs that are, especially when it comes to golf.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
always
don't
get
even
those
point your
guys.
finger at me. I
This
am not the
fucking
snob.
guy right here.
I'm the one who organized the cool people.
This guy's a snob about everything, dude.
And so they'll be
What?
judging you. They'll be doing this. They'll be doing that. I gotta tell you, nobody did that. Everybody was super cool. Everybody was super like.
That's why we didn't invite some of your followers because they were gonna be all. What's up, True Dad?
and everybody was super like helpful. Like if you needed to like they were giving you tips on things and things like that. Like just
Tips and things.
It was awesome. It
We
was
had a good
fucking
time. I
great.
want
It was a
Hooter to
good
go.
goddamn
I think
time.
Hooter would be so frustrated. It would be hilarious.
Well, we went disc golfing and he
Yeah,
struggled
yeah,
hard. His
That was a
disc
couple
ended
years
up
ago,
on
right?
his disc ended up on the fucking.
That's when Mega Man
roof.
just showed up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
in
Mega
the
Man was
trees.
disc golfing too.
Come on, man. Dude. I'm a beast at
You
everything.
can't get invited anywhere because you have too many kids to take care of. You have chickens. You have like salsas to make. And you have
look.
donuts to make. So we can't go.
Look,
You got new tias to new tias.
to be a nephew for. Look, dude. Do I have
You
enough?
got tias and ninas and things.
Do I? Do I have a fucking habanero plant in front of my house that's fucking thriving and has flowers all over that's going to be turning into fruit pretty soon? Yes, dude, but I still have time for things like that.
No,
bro.
you don't.
Yes,
you never
I do.
text back.
And I'm a
He's terrible
beast.
texter. Hey, we're going to do this. No.
Dude, everybody says that, bro. Even Willie Barcena, that fool fucking texted me. I didn't text him back. He was like, hey, bro, can you at least send me the middle finger, bro? Send something. Send something, you dick.
Right?
I said, bro, I'm sorry, dog. I just have 3 kids and
You
chickens
motherfucker.
and an habanero plant that needs tending too.
Some of your neighbors hating on you, bro.
Fucking neighbor. Everybody hates, bro.
Dude, I show up every
hate.
time I go to your house to leave something there.
Uh-huh.
You know, I bring gifts all the time. I leave
You're a
them wine,
gift-giving
I bring 'em
motherfucker.
beer. Every time I go to my Craft Beer Kings to get my beer, I'm like, hey, what kind of beer do you want? What do you need? No response. I just still leave them a little gift. You know, maybe one day Hooter appreciate the older brother, but you know,
It's because I have neighborhood watch, bro. You look like the fucking Alleluias that knock on the door dressed like that, bro. You want to talk about Jesus and shit? Yeah, you're going to be scaring the neighbors. The fuck? Of course people are going to be hiding and asking questions, dude.
you have a fucking van in your house.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior American Agave, sir? Do you have a few minutes for me to talk to
Hey,
you?
what about the Mormons?
About beer thug life?
What up, Andrew?
It's fucking golfing with Jesus over here, bro. Come on, golf with Jesus and swing away your fucking sins.
Listen, this is
Swing your sins away with Beto Duran and
this is
Jesus.
spirit whiskey, you fuck. Spirit. You understand that it's spirit whiskey? Are you ready? Is your whiskey spiritual or is it just getting you loaded? I brought you spirit whiskey, which makes you take a shot and say, Satarakata whiskey. Hallelujah, motherfucker.
Come on. You see? Hello?
And this is why I listen twice.
Oh,
This
my
episode, wow,
God.
this show, wow.
Let's talk
Hallelujah.
about how,
Rhinoceros Fest?
No, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
Tickets are going fast, bro.
I know, dude. Oh, we know.
Which is fucking we not so know. We not so.
The
We
Winasos
having
know.
a fucking fest.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
bro,
The
And
first annual Winasos
first
Fest.
annual, dog.
I love that you said first annual.
They said it couldn't be done.
Oh, it's done.
And when I say they, I really mean Beto. Beto said it couldn't be done. It will never be done. But a fucking first annual could never exist.
It doesn't.
You
It's the
fucks.
inaugural. Shut the fuck up. It's first annual.
Me and my friends at the LA Times are telling you now it could never exist. Well, guess what? Guess who's
First annual
going?
inaugural one. I'm
Go to
going.
Eventbrite off of MartinMoreno.com
click
and
the
you'll
link.
see that We Not So Fest is
Click
a real
the link in my
goddamn
bio.
thing.
See if it's not fucking real, dude.
We're giving
No.
away corn husks for your tamales.
It's gonna be Palm Sunday, bro.
with tamale husks. We Not So
Wait,
Fest.
hold on.
We're gonna make crosses with corn husks to get this just added. Ding, 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 ding. This just in. We Not So Fest is right after Easter. You got your Palm Sunday cruise. You come and you get your We Not So Fest cruise made out of tamale corn husks and blessed with moon water. What do you know about that?
Handed out by
I do
fucking
not wanna ask
Alleluia
about that.
himself, Beto Duran.
So hold on. There's so many fucking. This is for real, right?
Yes, fuck yeah, dude.
Because when your dad says it, I believe him. But
No, hit
I
the
don't believe
link.
it until you agree to it.
No, hit
Because
the
you're the
link,
responsible
bro.
one.
I have a link in my bio that says
Doesn't
We
matter.
Not So
Is it
Fest.
really happening?
Yes, dude.
What- okay,
Oh,
it's an
tickets
SNL.
have sold.
Hold on here. I'm not even
Rosarito,
looking at that
Rosarito,
because I'm going to
Rosarito.
get distracted.
Bro, tickets have sold.
Yes.
Okay,
Because
it's
you're-
got to be real.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah.
What you think? What do you think? We're Firefest, bro? The fuck's going
Hooter
on?
Fest. Now, it's a one-night festival or a weekend?
It's a one
night.
Lumbre.
Slow down,
But the
bro.
doors
It's the-
open early, so you can start getting
it's
fucked
the-
up.
Yeah,
with the fucking
it's the first annual. You want to fucking have us get a weekend already? Dude?
But you're giving people one beer.
two.
You got to read the link in my bio because I already forgot.
So many giveaways.
So many giveaways that I forgot, and I don't want to be promising shit right now. And then, hey, Beto fucking said you were giving out a sixer.
Hey,
Oh my
okay,
God.
I'm going to what is it? The first annual whatever fest.
Not so fast.
We
I'm
Not
gonna
So
go
Fest.
and I'm gonna take 48 beers with me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I'm not gonna drink those beers.
Okay.
You come up to me and you tell me no such thing as first annual. I will give you a craft beer.
Oh, you heard it here first.
I'm
Just added a craft beer from Beto Duran.
The first 48 people to say no such thing as first annual gets a craft beer.
But in Ensenada.
Yeah, I'm going.
Dorito.
Oh, yeah, well, you gotta go visit fucking Beto's stand then. At fucking
Wait, I can't get in?
Yeah.
So why do
I'm saying
But
you're
this
gonna
is
have
Rosarito, not Ensenada, guys. Let's get it straight.
Details. We'll get details later.
That's confusing the fuck out of people. People are getting fucking beers from us, beers from him.
Okay, so at We Not So Fest, first annual, I will have a cooler full of beer. You come up to me, and no, just say, Hooter, Coach of the Year. That's the key word.
Okay.
Hooter, Coach of the Year, and I will
it
give
gets
you
you a craft beer. Okay.
One fucker, not two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put an X on you, like if you were at a fucking
Yeah,
Florentine
no,
Garden.
you should. You should.
Yeah. So I will take 48 craft beers, and I'm gonna hand them out. Because how many tickets are you selling?
We're going 50.
Okay, then I'll take 50 craft
to
beers.
100.
No, fuck that, 48. Because
Two of you are gonna get fucked.
yeah. So that means
We're actually they're moving, so we're thinking of adding more. But
no, 48. I'm done with
Okay.
48.
All right.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey,
All right,
hey,
hey.
hey, hey.
If you let's,
It's your
if you
contest.
have-
You
there
do
are
you,
so many
papi.
surprises for We Not So Fest.
There's lots.
Listen. If we've been caged up, who built the cages, Joe?
Joe, who built the cages?
We've
Joe?
been caged up
Who built the
like
cages?
the goddamn immigrant children for the last 8 months. Let's get out of these cages and go get fucked up in Rosarito. For We Not So
Trying to break
Fest.
away.
Oh my God! Don't let it slip away.
Now-
all right.
All right, so I will give the 48 beers away.
Beautiful. Thank you, Beto. Hey,
Thank you,
listen, we
Beto.
got
You know
we
what?
got our new sponsor, Beto Duran.
But you have to say
From Living
Hooter,
the
Coach of the
Dream.
Year. Hooter, Coach of the Year.
Another sponsor.
Bum, 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 bum.
Somebody fucking shake the cowbell.
I'll send you my logo
God.
so you can put it on the flyer.
Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be hilarious. The flyer's gonna look like a fucking warehouse party, bro.
NASCAR.
Dude. Fuck.
Okay, Beto.
I need water.
Okay.
Can we get can you hook me up
Beto.
with a water, homie? Por favor.
You just got back from Texas, Beto.
Yes, that's what I was gonna. Thank you, Hooter.
You were actually working for once, it looked like. So that was great to see. Okay? How was the experience? You've been to Texas before,
Yeah.
right? But never to cover baseball,
Yes, I have.
just boxing.
No, I've been in baseball too.
Oh, really? Early on?
You don't know my life.
Oh, yeah.
But it was my first time
Well, tell
covering the
us.
World Series in Texas.
How about World Series in general?
Yeah, I've done the last four, whatever the Dodgers have been in. I've done every single major sporting event you can think of, except for the Olympics. But that's the goal for next summer, is to go to Japan, go to the Olympics.
You can get the Rona, bro.
I don't care. I already had it. So don't
Somebody
worry about
said
it.
the flyer's gonna look like Beto's water bottle.
Hey, right here. Boom.
Hilarious.
That's Miguel. I'm Miguel 10.
So yeah, I went to the World Series. I covered the
hysterical.
first 3 games between the Dodgers and whoever they played, Tampa, inside the bubble, which was not really a bubble.
Was it a free-for-all?
Fucking Desmadre Fest, man.
Yeah?
It was. You're from Arizona. You know when you go to a Diamondbacks game and it's boring, and there's no feel, no vibe. That's
Yes.
exactly what this felt like.
You know, dude, I have buddies who I've taken to a Dodger game, and they've been one's a Diamondbacks fan, one is a Padres fan, and they said, dude, they weren't even there to watch like Dodgers, Diamondbacks, and they're like, hey man, Dodger Stadium has a different vibe to
Fun.
it. There's an electricity in there. There, you could feel like how much the fans love the Dodgers.
But how old are the Diamondbacks, though? Let's be
No,
honest.
it's not even that. It's the
Well,
stadium.
the-
It's because Diamondbacks games don't sell out unless the Dodgers are there. Same thing with whenever the Dodgers and the Lakers, Raiders, whenever they go somewhere, they sell out because their fans come and show out. Like Michael Thompson always says, when the Lakers are on the road, they're rock stars, no matter what, because everywhere they go, they sell out and there's people at the hotel. So the World Series was weird. It was 12,000 people allowed into the stadium. Globe Life Field, which is a brand new facility.
fans. That's not including like workers and shit.
You know what? I don't even know, because they would say the announced attendance was 11,400, so maybe the workers. There wasn't much media there. I was able to go. I had a credential a month before, so I was able to get going. And I went for the first 3 games. And when you get there, it feels like you said, it's a dome, so it's closed, and it feels like a warehouse. It feels like Arizona. It's like just no energy. Whereas when the Dodgers are playing in the World Series here, you're like, whoa, 4 hours
Buzz.
before
There's
that,
a
it's
buzz.
There's
Yeah.
a buzz. And once the game started, you're like, damn. So
Wow,
Tampa,
that's weird.
Tampa was used to this because in their stadium they
It's
get
empty.
12,000 people, and it's spread out. So they would have, you had to buy tickets in groups of 4. So if you wanted to go, you had to buy 4 tickets.
Whoa.
That was minimum.
What was the ticket? How much were the tickets?
It
3, 4?
The lowest you would find would be 300 when you start off, and then it just varies. But you would have to buy 300 per ticket, and you had to buy a pack of 4.
Sure.
Add the fees on top of that, so you're looking at 2,000 just to get in
For one game.
for one game. So you would buy 4, and then the next 4 seats empty, social distance. Then 4 seats empty. So in the seats, you would see social distancing on TV. But if you go get the food, because it's fucking Texas, fuck it.
Dude, that's what I was wondering, bro. Like, if
You
you're
had to
gonna
have
go
your
get
mask
a
on.
beer, dude, you're gonna be fucking
right next to each other. So you had to have your mask on. And I give credit to the Texas staff because they would come up to you, put your mask on, put your mask on, put your mask on.
Now, when you're in your seat, did you have to have your mask on? Okay.
You would take it off because it would be one row, space, another
Sure.
row, space. So there was distancing in the seats, and there was different tiers. So if you were on the field level seats, me as a media, I had tier 3. I couldn't get to the field level seats. I couldn't go down there, so my seats were way up on top. But if you walk around the stadium to go get food, there's people right next to you, and you're like, oh shit. If you at the bar areas, yeah, it was like left field pavilion at Dodger Stadium. It was fucking. I mean, everybody has their mask on, but you're close to it. But they didn't show that. I mean, they did their best to keep the distance, but not really. You go inside the store to buy anything, just people all over you and packed. But in the seats, it was there, but it just didn't have the same feel. It didn't have the same energy, the same vibe. It didn't. As far as member of the media, you couldn't talk to any of the players because everything has been done via Zoom this year. So I told you I talked to Julio Urias because I've known him since he was 17 years old.
Really?
the teenager, bro.
The reason I know
How old is Julio now? What?
24, I think.
Yeah, 24.
So Julio signed when he was with the Dodgers when he was 16, and he was playing A-ball in Rancho Cucamonga.
And does he have a lazy eye or a dead eye?
He was born like that.
No, but what is wrong with his eye?
It was a birth defect. So he was a birth defect, and he's had plastic surgery over the years to make it even better than it was like that. So he can see out of it. It just looks bad. Good kid, had the surgeries. So I think game 2, I saw that I got there early enough. They were taking batting practice. Another reason why you show up early. And then you can't go on the field. You can't go anywhere near the players. They keep you away. All the interviews are done via Zoom. So I see he's in right field. He's there with Victor Gonzalez, the guy from Tuxpan, Nayarit. And I ran over there. Or not ran, but I went over there and I was like, hey, Julio. And he's looking at me from a distance. And I take out the mask. He's like, hey, wait. Like, that's how I know him because I've known him for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ¿Cómo estás? He was like, estoy bien.
Does he speak any English?
He understands it, doesn't speak it.
Okay.
He lives in Culiacan in the off season.
Still.
Yeah.
Damn,
that's his home.
what a beast.
Yeah, but he lives in the outside, like in the ranchos of Culiacan. That's where he lives out there.
By El Chapo and shit.
Probably. And good kid. And then he looks at me, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And he's there, and I'm estoy bien. I was like, you look good. I mean, you've been pitching well. I was like, hey, this and that. And then he looked at me, and is there a camera over here? And he's like, 3 más y anillo. 3 more and a ring.
Wow.
He did that, and I was like, oh, fuck. This was game 2.
That's pretty goddamn Joe Namath.
Yeah, and I was like, are you pitching tonight? He's like, no, I'm pitching tomorrow. I'm like, all right. He goes, I'm going to be available for whatever the need. Oh, no, he was pitching game 4, right? Or 3, whatever the game
after
was.
Bueller.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not pitching tonight. They told me I'm down. I'm pitching game 4 no matter what.
They threw Gonsolin in the
So
fucking
that was
game
my
too.
so that was my report for that day on Channel 2. Was like Julio Urias told me he's not pitching no matter what tonight. So he's gonna pitch game 4. So he was cool, and he's like, hey, El Anillo, we're good there. And he told me Halito Papa because he's really close with his dad. His dad was his coach, little kid,
Growing
bringing
up,
him
yeah.
up. He played on Team Mexico, and his dad is all this and that. And he's like, no puedo venir. He stayed home because in the area where Julio lives, coronavirus had hit the town.
God damn.
And he's like, so it's easier for my dad just to stay there and be safe. And I'm like, oh man, that sucks. And he's like, yeah, man, mándame un mensaje rato. Like, send me a message later. I'm not gonna bug him. Like, you know, he's probably got 3 phones anyways. But I was like, oh, ¿quién está? He's like, nobody. So that's when I heard the last episode you were talking about how he's FaceTiming with his dad. Yeah. First thing he did, because he's such a good kid, family oriented, that his dad was the one there. And a lot of the players had family there, but they're Americans. His dad had to go through the United States, through customs, and get special permission because you're coming from a different country. So he didn't have that moment there for his dad. That's why him and Victor Gonzalez shared that moment because they're around the same age. They signed together, and they were the only ones there for each other. So that was cool to see it. And Julio, the way that he pitched was just a beast. Like, I kept telling everybody in our group chat, like, man, I think Julio's going to fall. I think he's going to do bad. I just had a feeling because he hadn't been as sharp as he had in years past. And I'm like, damn, then all of a sudden he just turned it on.
Turned it on hard,
Shut me
bro.
up good. And I was
turned it
happy
up
to
hard.
see him. And it's like,
You wanted Jansen.
no, I didn't
No. You did.
No.
Tell the people. Tell the fucking people.
No, okay. So
that you wanted them.
So
Don't
fucking
fucking be
Hooter.
I'm just saying what
tippy-toeing
Hooter
now,
said.
bro. Don't be backpedaling,
That
bro.
wasn't me, Beto.
Okay,
That was
so
Hooter's.
fucking Hooter is texting with me that all of a sudden he has my number and he texts me that day of the game, right? And I'm like,
talking about, oh shit, the last text from you
and
was
he's
the
like,
golf.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What a dick.
So
All right.
That's hilarious. So Hooter's texting me that day. He's like, "What's gonna happen?" I'm like, "Hooter, everything's been determined because the way that baseball is now, it's not the way that it was." What'd you say, Josh Beckett, bro? Fucking old man Hooter over
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, bro.
Kurt Schilling, Pedro
Kurt Schilling,
Martinez.
I want to see fucking blood and socks and fucking go out
Or
there.
ketchup on sock.
I could have said, or not. I could have said, I wanted Bueller to pitch Game 6, dude.
A lot of people
that.
did.
I hated the fact that they were saying, "Well, we got to save him for Game 7." I hate fucking. You're
Yeah, what was
chalking
your
up a
thought on
loss,
that?
Okay,
bro.
You're-
so
you're-
Play
it-
for
it's not-
fucking today.
it's
Fuck
not-
tomorrow.
It's not our thought. It's the way baseball is now, and like I'm pretty sure you're losing some followers right now, but it's all predetermined because every single team has this crazy analytics department. And I even sent Hooter the list of the people working for both teams, and they have it says analytics 1, analytics 2. They have a scientist on the team. It's these guys and ladies also who have physics and economics
Toxic. You're
degrees
toxic, bro.
who
You just
are
said guys.
involved. And in the morning, they send these crazy reports, and this is what every single thing has been overanalyzed.
It's
Bro,
artificial intelligence.
there's no longer, oh, my gut is telling me this. No,
No.
everything has been done.
Fuck
done,
your
done,
gut.
done.
Your gut will fucking betray
and
you
these,
every time.
These people in these departments of all the teams have it. They have it in basketball. They have it in football now too. That's what they're doing, and everything has been determined. That's why when you heard Clayton Kershaw was only going to throw to 21 batters, and that's what happened. They get to it. And Blake Snell, when
I
Tampa
was just going to
I was
ask you.
just
Same
about to
exact
say,
thing.
bro.
Do you agree with that mentality?
Because there's
It's
there's
taken over,
There's got to be
dude.
a balance. So when Hooter was telling me, oh, I told him, I'm like, Kenley's going to come in the ninth because Julio. Hold on, if Julio had thrown more pitches, Kenley was going to come in.
No way, dude. No shot.
We don't know because Julio didn't throw a certain amount. Each pitcher is given a certain amount of pitches of what they're going to do.
I get that.
You as a comedian, you're given 5 minutes,
Yes.
and you're like, fuck, I'm feeling good. I'm going to run the light. No, you're not, motherfucker. They're going to come get you.
Yes.
That's what's going on in baseball
I
now.
understand
Do I
that.
agree with it? No. Should there be some kind of human error? Yes, but the overall numbers are, they don't care what the general public is saying. You even said it. Coaching's easy from the couch, right? Think about a
Yes.
T-ball coach. You're making your
Now-
lineup. You're thinking about the night before. These analytics people
I
are
understand.
crazy.
I understand everything that you just said. But with all that said, you're fucking you're cash. And you got to make this decision on Snell. And all your analytics is telling you, pull this son of a bitch out.
I'm
What-
losing my
what-
job, bro. I
So
don't
what
give a
what are you
fuck.
doing? What
You're
are,
not
no,
going to
no.
lose your job, Hooter.
If
Now, this
I
is
leave
an
him in there, I lose
elimination
my
game
job.
this is an elimination game for you.
If I leave Snell in, I
You know,
lose
you
my
know
job.
what's funny? Okay, I see one of
Right?
the comments, right? What would Tommy Lasorda do? Tommy wouldn't be managing today. Tommy
No.
Lasorda would have been.
Hey, dude,
No,
LaRusso
talk
got a
about-
job.
Listen, when Tommy Lasorda was managing, motherfuckers were
sucked
going
a
the
lot of years.
distance. Motherfuckers were going the distance. They
Yeah.
were pitching nine
And
fucking
Fernando
innings.
was burned out at
even.
25.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. So Tommy had a lot of years where he was losing in the 90s where
Yes,
he sucked.
yes,
Right.
yes.
So you can't do this anymore because the managers are doing as they're told. It's not a collective effort. If you're Tampa, you really think that, hey, I'm the manager, I'm gonna tell you what to do? No, they have a $35 million payroll. They're not doing it. You are doing as you're told.
Goddamn
And when you
puppet.
sign up for that job, you know what you're signing up for.
Okay, but look, Tampa is one of those teams where it's like they were very lucky to get to the World Series. The Dodgers, you could say they've been there the
Tampa
last
wasn't
fucking
lucky.
4
They were
years.
fucking good.
They're good, but
They played in the AL East against the Yankees. This has become could have gone pro, man.
no,
Talk about something
stop
else.
it, bro. Stop.
Tampa
Hold on.
played the
Wait.
Yankees and the Red Sox and
No, you
Toronto.
were you were at the
what are the-
goddamn World Series.
What are the
Go
odds
ahead.
that they're going to get there next year again?
They'll rebuild again the way they do it always.
No, but come on, dude. I'm serious.
Seriously.
It's a long shot, you'd say, right?
It's a long shot for the Dodgers to make it too. Because
Okay.
they were down 3-1. They could have easily not made it.
Okay, regardless. So if I'm that manager, I'm putting my job on the line, dude, and I'm not
And then-
bringing
and
out.
then-
I'm not pulling
but-
cash.
okay,
Or I'm not
all right, hold
pulling
on.
fucking Snell.
But everybody in Major League Baseball has these same analytic presidents and
Yes,
general managers.
yes.
So you're going to hire somebody who doesn't listen to you?
Yeah, but if it works out, then I look like a genius.
And-
Either
but
way,
no.
it fucked.
It's a
it,
sober,
it went fucked.
Look, we don't know because Cash gave the proper answers. But if you're looking at, you're a GM and you tell him Snell gets to this level, you're pulling him. And you don't, that's insubordination, ain't it?
Okay, now do you think
It's a fine
Tony?
line.
Okay, do you think LaRusso's going to listen to fucking analytics?
there's teams that are starting to go a different way. The thing about La Russa,
How old is LaRussa?
73.
Yeah, go
dude,
fuck
They
yourself.
fired Rick Renteria, who is now one of the finalists for AL Coach of the Year. Rick Renteria, by the way, Southgate High School. What's up?
No way.
Yeah,
Wow.
home of the Rams.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, see, pay attention to your Mexican managers.
You see?
He was the only one.
Nice.
See?
Okay,
See?
so LaRussa is going to come. He's fucking a dinosaur.
But
Why does he still dye his hair?
It's a thing, Hooter. All right.
I like Hooter speaking sports. I like
I'm
that.
gonna
That's
I'm
nice.
gonna switch the
Yeah,
gears
please.
up a little bit. Just and I'm
Shift
still
gears.
gonna
Let's
stay
shift
with
gears.
I'm still gonna stay with the World Series. Now you're
It
there.
was fun. It was hard to find any kind of merchandise.
You were there.
I was trying to buy you something, Hooter, but I couldn't get it.
Now let me ask you this: when you saw Urias out there, you're Mexican American.
Yep.
You're not full blown Mexican, but you rep for la raza. You
Yeah.
do. You
When
and you
cuando
represent.
conviene, yeah, of course.
Of course, and you're
Like every
proud.
other
You're
comedian,
proud
right?
of your heritage.
Yes,
you're
yes,
definitely
yes,
proud
yes,
of your
yes.
heritage.
My mom and dad speak New English, yes.
To see fucking Julio out there closing out the game, being a fucking Mexicano.
You know what was cool? I get what you're going. It was-
Go ahead.
Like, I'm not a Dodger fan. I don't care if they win or lose because you've seen the business side. I don't care how the
Sure.
team. I like seeing LA win. Like Hooter was saying in the last episode, you're just stepping over trophies all over the place as you're on your way here. Right? Laker trophy, Dodger trophy, no problem. But to see Julio do it, and I think because knowing Julio and what he's gone through with the surgery a couple of years ago, that was the cool part. I will tell you this. What was cool was in Texas, Victor Gonzalez comes in wearing number 81, and he comes into his song is Mi Lindo Nayarit. And he comes in, and I post that on Twitter and on Instagram. Fucking huge following because you
What
had
was
all these
that?
people saying, "Wow, I never thought I would hear Mi Lindo Nayarit," because he's from Tuxpan
The
Nayarit.
fucking World
In
Series.
the fucking World
Yeah, that's
Series.
gangster.
Beautiful.
And you hear that, and all I kept thinking was, if this was at Dodger Stadium,
That was
Look
gonna
at
be
the chills. Look at the chills.
That was gonna be my question, bro. Like,
Oh.
say it was a World Series, a regular one, where they were gonna be at Dodger Stadium, they were gonna be in Tampa. Would it have been? Would it have gone to Game 6? Do you
hell
think?
no, 5 done.
Really?
5 done because because you would hear the players talking about, like, dude, you could hear fans talking, but it just doesn't have it. I've been at Dodger Stadium when it's sold out 56,000 and it's just
Oh,
it's
crazy.
fucking
it's electric.
rocking,
It's a
bro.
different
Electric.
fucking
It's electric.
world.
Dude, go to the and it doesn't even have to be crazy. Go to
4th
a
of July
fucking-
at Dodger Stadium.
Go to a giveaway, bro, on a Friday night.
Bobblehead night.
Yeah, bro. Go to fucking Giants Dodgers game, bro.
Giants Dodgers game.
Forget
I don't
it,
give a
dog.
shit if the Dodgers aren't even have no hope
Yeah.
of being in it. I remember when we used to go. Remember they used to call freaking Barry Bonds Balco Boy and throw syringes out in the goddamn field.
Yes.
Batteries.
Bro.
But yeah, so here, Mi Lindo Nayarit at Dodgers, that was cool.
beautiful.
And one of the cool things is
The Dodger Stadium would have fucking erupted,
erupted.
huh?
And Victor 2 years ago was ready to quit. So Victor Gonzalez from Tuxpan Nayarit, he was playing for the Charros de Jalisco in the Mexican Winter League, and he had some injuries. And he's from a small town, and he was in the minors, and he was doing the typical, "I'm homesick. I don't speak the language. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting fucking shelled." He went back home, and he fucking asked to be released, and he's like, "I'm done." And he's hanging out with his friends. It was a good story on ESPN how he's hanging out with his friends, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" He's playing cards and drinking beer. They're like, "Dude, you're in the fucking." You're in the Dodgers organization. He goes, "Oh, I was homesick." They're like, "This is gonna be here for the rest of your life."
You dumb fuck.
Yeah, but he had injuries. He had like a 10 ERA. He couldn't hang it. He just couldn't do anything. And they're like, "No, you need to fucking get out of here. You need to go chase it.
Those
need
are
to
good
suck it up."
friends. Those are good goddamn friends.
And he did. And Sergio Romo, who played for the Giants, was on that same team. And Romo's also the guy. As crazy as he plays for the Giants. He's fucking down as fuck. You would love Romo, bro.
Nice.
Sergio Romo's the guy who played for the Giants and who also, just like Julio, struck out somebody looking to win the World Series for the Giants. Sergio's from Brawley. 5'8", maybe.
Brawley.
5'8",
Wow.
maybe on a good day. He's a good friend of mine. He's fucking awesome.
He played a big role in those fucking Giants World Series, bro, when they were
He's the
winning a
one,
lot.
Yeah, he was there. And I'll fucking tell you something, Martin, you would love him, fucking big old smoker, right? And he would fucking just be out there, and he took Victor under his wing and was like, "This is how you're a professional. This is how you do it."
That's awesome.
And Sergio Romo had a big role in making sure that this kid Victor said, "Fuck it, I'm 21. I can still have my career ahead of me." And he gave a lot of credit to Sergio Romo helping him out. So Dodger fans, Sergio Romo helped you with that. But
He
Romo,
went with the Dodgers for a
he was
little bit.
there for a
huh?
little bit, and Romo
Yeah.
was anti-analytics, and the Dodgers front office said, "Well, fuck it. we don't need you here. And he was gone. He got traded quickly. He got traded to Tampa. Now he's in Minnesota. But Romo was cool because he was a guy who was 5'8" and said, fuck you, I'm going to win. Same way that Julio came in. I'm fucking coming in and I'm going to fucking go after you. So it's cool to see.
I love that type
a few
of shit.
years ago, there was a Mexican doing it. Now you have a real Mexican from Culiacan, Sinaloa.
Homie, it was like, to me, I was telling Hooter last episode, I got choked up. I was teary-eyed. The fact that the Dodgers won, was already huge. The fact that there's a Mexicano on the fucking mound, fucking handling business. Oh, dude, it was just so, like, especially, and I'm not trying to get political, but in a time where immigrants, especially Latinos and Mexicanos, have been kind of fucked with to the point that they have been for Los Angeles, it was so, I think, just poetic justice for Urias to fucking close it out like that. It was beautiful.
Using that a lot. And there's a cool, let me pull it up. For those of you asking about... was it Alfred 87? Sorry, yes, Beto. Yes, I'm sorry. I went to the World Series. You didn't. Thanks. Right here, El Mariachi Loco was cool to hear. No, it's not. Mariachi Loco is never cool to hear. Fucking El Mariachi Loco quiere llorar, quiere llorar.
El Mariachi Loco quiere
there's a cool picture. Diamond Bums. Go and check them out. And this is a plug. And you'll see my guy Pelon. Look at that. There's a picture of Julio on the Mexican flag.
Sick. Right. Yeah, I see it.
It's right there, just standing there. And that's a
beautiful.
So go check out Diamond Bums. They were selling that flag. It's a Mexican flag with Julio standing on top of it. So that's pretty cool. So there it is. So what else? What else you got?
I also want to say we had.
It's been a long ass podcast.
We realized a lot of. We had some friends that went to the World Series.
Fuck, you got rich people, huh?
And there was actually, I saw a couple of them saw you and stopped you to take a picture.
What?
And they posted it on their page.
No way.
Which is like,
how come they didn't tell me?
This guy didn't diva it?
Let me just get to where I was going with that. As much as it was awesome to see Julio out there, to see a Latino out there representing as a broadcaster, being you, Beto Duran, coming from fucking Carson, and you're there in the World Series. There was a couple from Wilmas. They live in Long Beach now. Fernando.
Oh shit! Okay.
So Fernando and his fiance Monique. Fernando was the commissioner.
Oh, the longshoreman.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know Mo.
Yeah. So her fiance is Fernando, and they took pictures and posted them with Beto Vision.
Let me stop you there.
No. That was us. No.
Let me stop you.
Wilmington and Carson people there.
Martin, let me stop you there. Monique.
Spit it out, bro.
Monique is my kid's aunt.
Stop.
No.
What a small fucking world.
On your baby mama's side?
Yeah, that's what
Eddie's Tire City.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. Wait, Eddie's Tires was...
So, my Genevieve, which is Mateo and Michaela's mom.
Big shout out.
That's, I don't know. Easy on the shout out.
Shout out to my baby mama.
Shout out to Beto's baby mama.
This might get deleted right here. What up,
BBB.
No, we ain't deleting shit.
BBM.
No,
Beto's baby mama.
Jen.
BBM.
Hold on. Jen and Monique are cousins. First cousins.
Okay, so Fernando.
So your story of like, oh, it's so cool to see. No, they know each other.
No. Regardless. Beto,
we saw each other. We ran into
regardless
each other.
that there is
like
people.
the picture?
Regardless that there's people from Wilmas and Carson at the World Series.
Well, yeah, when you're longshoreman, you better be because that's a lot of money,
still
bro.
Fantastic.
Hey, it's still awesome. And
It's still
also,
awesome.
They're making $200,000. They better be at the World Series.
and also to see.
But no, just take the props, you fucker.
Yeah, and also to see a cousin-in-law.
fantastic.
Props for me. Yeah. I'll take my props.
Props to you.
That's badass.
Props to the fucking longshoreman. Props to the fucking cousin-in-law that's not the cousin-in-law and still took a picture with you. I mean,
They
hello.
still took a picture.
Hey.
Me seeing that picture and saying, that's the dude.
So you know
He used to
Fernando?
run- Yeah, I know Fernando. He used to run the Pop Warner League.
Okay.
And he was the
Is that where
commissioner-
Hooter broke his hand?
Yes.
That he couldn't
and-
play?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Fernando.
No, they're good
was
people.
running
They're good
Gibson
people.
for a
And
little
Fernando
while.
used to
John
run
Mendez.
Gibson. He used to run Gibson when it was Gibson Park.
Good
and
people.
probably
No, it was cool. We
Yeah.
had a drink and everything. It was good catching up. Good
That's
people. And
awesome.
I told them, dude, just stay for the next game. And they did. It was cool.
Nice.
So, but no, to your point about being there. So I'm not one to
That's
talk.
hilarious.
I'm not one to talk about what I do and the accomplishments of careers and all that other stuff.
But
But this one, I'm a hold on. No, fuck you, man.
But watch
Normally
this.
I don't. Normally I don't. But today I'm gonna fucking puff the chest out like a motherfucker.
As you
let's
should.
see. Let's see.
All right, so check it out.
Them fucking buttons about to bust, bro.
Shit, no problem, bro. No problem.
Let's see, bro.
So because of the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
TV stations weren't sending anybody there. Less media was there.
Okay.
So I looked around, and the game one, I'm the only person there from LA. Yeah. So I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes. Talk about hustle. Tranza that I pulled. CBS didn't send me there. I sent myself. So I ended up getting a credential a month before that through another outlet, and I was gonna be there no matter what.
Sure.
So I was working for a different outlet, doing other stuff behind the scenes, doing social media stuff that I do. And once the Dodgers were there, I called CBS. I'm like, hey, check it out. You can't send me because there's nobody sending anybody, but I'm going to be there. You want to use me? And they're like, how much are you going to charge us? I was like, I'll charge you this. They're like, okay, we'll use you. So
That's beautiful.
I bet on myself, sent myself to the World Series, and I just started charging different outlets. So I worked for 3 different outlets there while I was there. So I worked for LA, I worked for another one, and I worked for another one. And that's why I was just there. And then like, dude, I saved up my American airline miles, and I booked my flight to Texas. And I was like, fuck it. I knew the Dodgers were if they were gonna get there, I can do that. So I booked it. I bet on myself, and I was the only person there from LA reporting on the World Series.
All you fuckers listening right now, whether you're watching or listening, if you're sitting there waiting for somebody to give you an opportunity,
With your dick in your hand.
for somebody to give you a phone call, for a goddamn email, if you're waiting for somebody to come and save you, eat a bag of dicks and go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Make
If your
it
dick's
happen.
already in your hand,
Bet
grab it
on
and
yourself.
fuck yourself.
If this isn't a fucking beautiful example of invest in you, don't invest in other bullshit. Don't invest in fucking you. Nobody has your back. Nobody believes in you more than you. Everybody's sitting there waiting for validation, waiting for somebody to say, good job. Oh my God, you have potential. Fuck all that. You don't need none of that. Create your own fucking opportunities and make it fucking happen. Ain't nobody coming to save your ass. Save yourself. Dude, that's awesome. And I'm glad that you shared that, because a lot of motherfuckers would have been too proud and been like, yeah, well, you know, they sent me here. No, you said I created that opportunity for myself. And this is the world that we live in now. If you're waiting for somebody to create opportunities for you, kiss it goodbye. You're
gonna
right.
get
You
left
shouldn't
behind,
be doing
dog.
what you're fucking what you think you what if that's not your dream. That's not your fucking dream. Or it's going to stay a goddamn dream. It's not going to become a reality until you take action and take that goddamn step. You know what?
And that's why it's living the dream with Beto Duran,
He's
bro.
living the goddamn
because he
dream.
lives his dream.
And one of the things was our seats were the very last seat in the stadium, way up on top. And I go to my seat and it says, you know, CBS. I had my seat there, cool. And my bosses at CBS were awesome. They were great. And because of the pandemic, nobody's sending anybody. So I found a way to get around. Don't let somebody tell you no. I'm going to find a way to get done. I look at the table and it had every single TV station in LA. It had everybody else. I'm the only one sitting there. And it wasn't that I'm like, hell yeah, I'm here. It was just more like, fuck, everybody else was willing to take no.
Sure.
Like, it's cool being here. And I didn't go to the fan. I went there and I networked enough to where I ended up getting a bunch of other stuff. And it's because how many times have you gone to a gig without expectations and you made it something up? Because the hardest part is showing up. Like, yeah, so I bet on myself and I did it and it worked out great.
Dude, I've shown up to clubs to drink at the bar and somebody comes up and says, hey, what are you doing Friday? I got a gig for you.
And it's nobody's going to, because I was there, I ended up working for a Dallas station and doing stuff. And it was what it was. But it's not that I should be patted on the back. It's what you got to do, especially during this time where everybody's cutting what's going on. And there are less opportunities where nobody's hiring, nobody's doing anything. It's like, how much longer do I have in this business? I have no fucking clue.
God knows.
Maybe 6 weeks, maybe 6 months. I don't know. It just does no clue. But I'm going to go kicking and fighting before they kick me out instead of letting somebody say, oh, well, we're going to tell you no. So keep on fighting for yourself. So when you say I go to tell kids like I'm crushing their dreams, it's like, how many of you motherfuckers are willing to do this?
Yeah.
Like fucking 42 years old with a bunch of bills, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know where my next money's coming
This
from.
motherfucker's high risk, still out there with all the people, dude.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
He's a man of the people.
He's a man of the people.
But and it got me because I was at the World Series. I'm now on the podcast. If I hadn't gone to the World Series, I wouldn't be on the podcast.
Fuck no, you wouldn't, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. It's led to different stories.
See?
Well, I can tell you the stories for days. Back in 2009, dog, 10, whatever.
I gotta say that for Los Angeles, what a fucking great. I mean, it's a crazy year for sure, and there's the fact that we have the Lakers, the Dodgers as champs
Beto winning fucking gold jackets
in golf. Hooter, and I know that you got nominated for an award for Could Have Gone Pro. Is that right? Yeah, which is fucking tremendous. That's which award was that?
It was.
And Mega Man, just let you know, I ain't ever doing your podcast. Keep on going, Hooter.
Jesus, dude, we're just talking about positivity, and you just fucking shit.
That's not shit. I'm just giving the facts.
But Mega Man
He's
is
over there
living
fighting
the
with
dream.
everybody.
He's living
What
his
do I want
dream.
to
He
do
is
on
fight. He likes to fight. Mega Man, you do like to fight with everybody.
Mega Man.
Mega Man, listen. Stop fighting with people.
And stop
Mega
begging,
Man.
bro. I already told you I ain't doing this, so why you still asking?
Yeah, just stop fighting with people. You know, you don't take
You
no.
just
He don't
said
take no. For
no.
an
You
answer.
don't ever take no for an answer, and now you're telling people, "Hey, no means no." What is it, Beto? Does no mean no? Are you toxic? What's the deal, bro? When does no mean yes for you?
Anytime
you ever listen to no?
Anytime you need something, Hooter, I'm there for you.
Okay.
You want some more wine?
I haven't had wine in a long time.
Now, the other thing I want to give you props on is that you're on, after the games on CBS.
Yes.
You know,
CBS 2 on Sundays, usually around 4:30 after the afternoon game.
Dude, first of all, you look dapper as fuck.
Hey, yeah.
Hooter, how dapper is this motherfucker?
The most dapper.
Is he for real or is he bullshitting?
Oh my!
Ask him. Look at him.
I don't know. He keeps saying every single week. You, Martin, I believe it because you're a fashionista. You know what's
I don't know
up.
about being a
I
fashionista.
love how you
because
fucking
do whatever you want.
believe.
Hey, you
my
walk around
dad.
with guru pants,
I
and
do.
because that's confidence. You do
green
whatever you
goddamn
want.
pants today.
You wear whatever you want, and in front of a green screen. Great job.
Yeah, but you can't see my pants.
No, but hey, game recognized game, Martin. Yeah, right.
No, so you do look dapper as fuck, and you're sitting there, and your banter with fucking Jim Hill is fucking priceless.
It's all
bro.
time.
You guys are good. It's fun.
Thank
It
you.
is.
It's a lot of fun.
good.
Jim is
It's
awesome.
good chemistry.
He's a legend. He's great, and he lets me do my thing. And I know Hooter will say, "They pay him to say that." Yes, they fucking do. Yes, they fucking do, bro. And they pay me good, homie. Fucking
you know
30
what?
seconds of work. You know what? I timed it. I only worked like 8 minutes of the hour.
And you give people shout outs, which is you sneak them in there, bro.
Yes,
It's
he
Like
does.
which one? Who did I shout out recently?
Ace. You
No,
said
no, I
they
shouted
needed a
out
picture.
somebody.
They needed
What?
an ace to
Hooter?
show up,
Hooter?
bro.
Hooter?
Did I
Who he
shout out a
out?
show? I shouted out
What
George
show?
Perez. Who else did I shout out?
You shout out some show. It was a sports show of some sort, an online sports show that's
Thursday
been around for about a
is.
year.
No.
Thirsty is.
I shouted out George Perez, and I said the Raider fan. Listen to George Perez
Said,
show. The
let's
Raider
go.
fan.
Let's go, Ricky Rowe.
No, I shouted out. I said Ace of SoCal. The Dodgers needed Ace to show up.
Ace to
Could have
show
gone
up,
and
I
Ho.
mean,
Who else? Who else shouted it out and then didn't watch? As I'm texting him, hey, it's coming up.
I was at the ER.
You didn't tell me this.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, you're at the ER.
You want me to stop?
No, yeah, but okay.
Hey.
Hey, fucker, if you're at the ER, why are you texting me back?
Pilla. I stopped texting you because I'm at the ER, and now you're mad because I stopped texting you.
Yeah, because you didn't tell me. If you would have said, hey, I'm at the ER, I would have, hey, I'm sorry. No problem. I'll leave you alone. But you're texting me back and forth. We're having a dialogue. I thought we had a moment there.
There was a moment.
Yeah.
I would have thought there was a moment. I mean, Hooter just all of a sudden ghosts. He likes to ghost people.
He ghosted me.
He likes to ghost.
And I'm like,
people.
oh, cool. I stuck in.
Hey, it's Halloween every month for Hooter because
I
he
was
just
watching.
be ghosting.
I was watching the Could Have Gone Pro with, and they're saying this and blah blah blah. I shouted him out, and then nothing, right? And then
Nothing.
And then I even
disrespect.
You
I
said
even
there's
asked the
fucking Beto slander.
I even asked the
on this
producers,
podcast.
hey, can you send me a clip of that? Which is hard for them to do because they have other things to worry about.
Oh, it's hard.
And they're like, yeah, no problem.
It's
They
not
may
a-
get you. No,
yeah.
because they have to wait for the anyways, then they sent me the clip. I sent it to him. Still ghost.
fucking Casper over there.
No, I have to go cuss out Pillow when I get
You
home
toxic ghost.
because
cuss out
she got sick that day and I couldn't fucking watch the show.
And
And I
first of
couldn't
all,
respond.
every ER always has the regular news on. You could have put it on there.
Oh,
Let
dude.
me see the remote.
Yeah. Come on, Kaiser's
Where's
going
the
to
head nurse? Can you change that? My homie's on
Hey, BT Dub,
CBS.
can you put it on CBS?
Tell me they
please?
wouldn't have done it for you at Harvey.
I think they would
Bro,
have.
come on.
Yeah, they know
they
Jim
would.
Hill.
They would have. They would have.
Jim
Everybody
Hill's
loves Jim Hill.
And Beto.
Yeah, no, they don't know me, but it's
They know
all right. But I
Beto.
look dapper. You know my Callejones suits. Oh, here's a great fucking story. Here it is. All right, so I have this like bright blue suit, right? It looks fucking great.
Looks fantastic.
Says who?
Everybody,
I gave him
except
props.
for you toxic motherfucker.
okay,
so I'm in Texas, and you know when. First of all, don't be these people when the news are on and they walk over, fuck you, all those guys, right?
Dude, everybody's that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy, right? So I'm there in Texas, and one guy's like, fuck yeah, Channel 9. And I'm like, cool, it says Channel 2, but all right. And he's like, whoa, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, man, he's fucking loaded. My last shot was at 12:45. So it's 12:40. I'm standing there. We're doing the test. The guy walks by, L.A., baby. I'm like, where are you from? I'm in L.A. Garden Grove?
Oh, come on, man.
I'm like, bro, that's the 22. He's like, you know about it? I was like, that's not LA. And he's like, he's fucking hammered. And he's like, hey, I got better suits than you. And I was like, you probably do. I was like, this is a $60 suit from the Callejones in downtown LA. The tailor cost me $40, so it's a $100 suit. You probably got better suits than me. He's like, okay, you're right.
By the way, do you really go to the Callejones?
Hell yeah.
And also, by the way,
You don't?
do you really go
I
back
do.
and forth
I do.
while you're on the
You know,
clock
hey,
like that,
listen,
dude?
Listen,
Dude, because people are drunk just yelling, you think I'm just going to let them talk to me?
where do you think this rosary's from?
Callejones.
A fucking machine where you put 2 quarters in, bro, and
yeah,
fucking
hold it.
flip the...
That's Red West. No, so I have a couple of custom suits. Real nice. The custom suits are legit, but the everyday ones that you can just mess around with.
Sure.
I go to downtown LA, the Callejones.
Your taco suits.
Yeah. So you get those, it's like $60, and it costs my tailor Juanito cost me $50, and then my shirts are from Nordstrom's rack.
You're getting robbed, bro.
For those of you who don't know what the
This
Callejones
is an $8
are,
shirt, bro.
the garment district in downtown LA is a place where they have wholesale flowers. There's flowers. There's cloth, like material and things. There's a place where they have toys, lingerie,
My friend.
T-shirts,
Everything.
whatever the fuck
Everything
you're
you can
looking for.
imagine.
This is where people go buy shit wholesale.
My friend.
In between all of that is the Santee Alley. And that Santee Alley, holy shit. It is a
different world.
long swap meet on steroids. This thing, you could buy a
There's shit
Louis
on top of each other.
You could buy a Louis Vuitton purse, some fucking a suit, a fucking
Engagement
Gucci
ring.
Gucci fucking shoes, a goddamn
Gucci with one
parrot,
C, but you're all right.
a goddamn parrot,
A
and
Cardi B CD?
a Cardi B fucking WAP. All for under $100 goddamn dollars, my friend.
Easy.
My friend.
Add some fucking pupusas to fucking with a goddamn horchata to wet your whistle. And
yeah.
if you need antibiotics, ask the lady. They're under the fucking CDs because she probably just got raided. You need Viagra, it's in downtown LA. You need to fill up your piñata. It's right there by the goddamn
piñata's around the corner.
There's the piñatas around the goddamn corner. This place is amazing. The Santee Alley and the people, the
It's a wild
Latinos
fucking place,
call
dude.
it the callejones, meaning the alleys. is what it's called.
Don't you dare dry clean that suit, but it's all right.
Hilarious.
No, it's a fucking phenomenal place. It's if you've never been there, it's worth going out there just to see the shit show.
So that's where I got the bright blue. But then my other suits come from like Macy's on like the holiday sales when they're like knocked down last season. So like, yeah, go there. I never buy anything full price. Everything's on sale. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, that's the way to do it,
yeah,
homie.
bro. I ain't got Jim Hill money. I ain't got Hooter money.
Come on,
I
bro.
don't even have Hooter money, bro.
See, though?
You all right, Hooter?
Yeah, bro.
You feel good?
Come on, man.
You look good, man.
All right.
Wrap
Well,
it up,
listen,
man.
we're gonna start wrapping it up. Hooter, you got anything else?
You got any shows coming up?
Winazo Fest.
Winazo Fest.
In April.
As
There's a link at
you all know.
martinmoreno.com. Listen, don't sleep on the Winazo Fest tickets. You heard it here. Beto's showing up with 48
beers.
fucking beers. And we're opening the doors early. So if the earlier you get there, the better odds you got to get one of his craft beers.
What is this? I don't even want to know.
Don't ask no
Don't
questions.
ask
Hey,
questions.
can I
Just
get
don't
some?
worry
You
about
got
it.
more stickers?
Yeah, we'll get
You
some
have
stickers.
stickers.
No,
We'll
can
get you some
look at
stickers.
this one because
Yeah,
this
we'll
one
get you
doesn't match
another
the
one.
cookies you gave me.
We'll get you another one.
Yeah, yes,
We'll definitely get you
Hey,
another
can I
one.
have a T-shirt?
Well, of course you can
Yo,
have
yo,
a
yo
t-shirt. Yeah,
t-shirt?
you can have a yo-yo
What size are you?
t-shirt. We'll get you,
XL, you know, I ain't gonna lie.
we got you.
Okay.
You got a hoodie?
We will make you a hoodie.
Bro, my dad's over
Wait,
there just
are you
promising
making-
shit.
Are you making Winazo Fest
This
shirts?
motherfucker be asking for
yeah,
presents.
we are.
You have scarves? You have fucking
Yeah, they're in the works. Hey, do we have scarves over there? Chiki, do we have scarves?
Yeah.
We're down to 3 scarves.
Terry's
people.
Bakes hates me. That's cool.
Yeah,
You don't have to hang
Teresa
out.
Bakes.
hate you.
Teresa
She
Bakes.
No, she does. She hates me. I'm not gonna
Teresa
go.
Bakes
Winazo.
can't stand you.
It's gonna be a big place. I don't have to. I'll just be in the corner. That's cool.
She can't believe Beto got the cookies.
What do you mean a fucking? You can't believe he. Hey, Teresa, we're gonna give you we got a cookie for you, mija.
Teresa Bakes is gonna bring her cookie to Winazo Fest.
To share with everybody.
Yes,
This is
Teresa-
fun, man.
You guys are Bakes.
Be gentle with Teresa Bakes cookie. Teresa Bakes cookies. She's bringing her cookie.
So bring your cookie, girl.
Teresa.
And don't let it crumble.
Yeah,
Teresa,
yeah.
you're cool. I like you. You're cool.
Yeah, Teresa's cool. She's fucking cool as fuck.
Hey, you know what I liked about your podcast when I was reading the reviews because I was trying to win the cookies? Like how much people love you guys, man. Like that's awesome. Like it's genuine love that you guys have from all over the country for people. And it was honestly a contest. You were giving away the cookies your sister was making, which cost you nothing, and you kept delaying it.
Hey,
so
slow down. Slow down.
What?
Slow down.
You didn't buy
Guata's time.
the time. You didn't
material.
fucking make them. Get out of here.
No, not that we didn't make them, but hey, it costs
didn't
a
buy a
lot of
damn
things.
No. So your sister,
bro.
you gave away your sister time and effort and love for you guys, and you made it a big ass contest. And I'm reading the comments over and over. Ingenious the way to get the rating reviews.
Hey, listen,
fantastic.
listen.
You are a marketing motherfucker.
No, I wasn't
Marketing
marketing. We
guru.
just
No,
wanted
not
to be.
you.
We just wanted
You.
to be. We just wanted to be. You know, we're just a man of the people. And
You
want to share the
engage with the
cookies.
people.
We try to.
You
and now
engage.
listen. Mario Cruz is saying Teresa's getting her cookie eaten. Mario, I don't know about all that.
Slow down,
Teresa
Mario.
says I can't even believe he got the cookies and he didn't win. Listen, here's the thing.
They weren't that good. They were the best up ones.
They were
burnt.
And if you would live nearby Teresa, you would have definitely got hooked up with goddamn cookies. So don't fucking trip. And
Dude, they were
we'll bring
burnt
you
on
some
the
pan
bottom,
dulce
bro.
to the goddamn Winazo Fest.
Wait, are we? Is it in Rosarito?
Yeah.
Oh, at Papa's and Beer?
No, Papa's a Beer. It's gonna be.
Hey,
bro,
come on, bro.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
You see?
Let's see. Monstro 91764 says Beto Vision. He's sending you some
People
love.
love Beto Vision.
Oh, Erica Kirby, she's cool, man.
Erica Kirby sending you some love as well. See, you got fucking people that love
People
you, Beto.
love you, Beto.
Because Hooter's propaganda, man.
Fake news over there. All right, guys. So
All right,
we're gonna
dude.
start wrapping it up. Beto,
Oh, wait, that's a good one. Joey's Barbecue from Terry Bakes. I'm going
Yes.
this weekend. I'm going Saturday. I'm taking the kids.
Joy's Barbecue.
Yeah.
Have you been?
No, I keep hearing
Oh,
about you.
homie.
Junior
Tremendous.
7
Amazing.
underscore officials on.
Hey, Junior 7, ¿qué dice, mijo? Diles a estos cabrones que sí te conozco. Fucking Hooter.
Junior 7, we were talking about you and your tequila bottle that we saw online. Motherfucker, you had me take Chiki on a wild goose chase. I said, Chiki, go find a bottle of this Don Julio Urias #7 and bring it back so I could give it to Beto. And then she goes, I looked all over the internet. I can't find it.
So then they got in the car and drove down Olympic, bro. From fucking Santa Monica all the way down to East LA, stopping at every liquor store.
No, you didn't.
I did. I'll show
Wait,
you the
wait, you
text
for
message.
real? You went?
I said, no,
My
she
dad's an
went
animal.
after she dropped me off. She was gonna bring
No,
it
you
back.
didn't.
Yeah, she was looking for
my
it.
Bro,
God,
my
she's a
dad's
saint.
wild.
She
bro.
is a saint.
Saint.
I know. But anyway, fucker, that shit looked so legit. It
It
looked
did.
real.
The bottle looked
It looked real,
legit.
dude. It was a bottle of Don Julio, and it said Don Julio Urias #7. And it had Julio on the goddamn bottle. And I said, I gotta get one of those for Beto. It'll be a great gift for him. And so I had every intention of getting you that, but it doesn't exist.
This was said liquor on Neptune. Got it. Go to the fucking Neptune liquor, bro. You'll find it there. Hilarious.
Who said that?
Miguel 10. Hysterical. Go to fucking Neptune liquor. Dad.
Right next to
You shoulda-
Gus Burgers.
You should
Go
have
to the
sent,
one right next to Gus Burgers.
bro.
You'll be
You
all
should
right.
have sent fucking Chiki to Wilmans, bro.
Go to Holy Family, go right. Go to Gus Burgers, is right
Oh
there.
my God, coming soon, fucking
Hilarious.
JR7. All right. That was fucking awesome. So shout out to JR7 official and to Chiki for going out to look for your goddamn bottle
What
of
does she
Don
deal with you?
Fuck, dude. Chiki. There's only 7 of these bottles being made. Hurry up before.
What do you mean you can't find it?
Look,
Junior found one in
Junior
Arizona.
found one, so now
That's
there's-
Arizona. We should have one in LA. That's where the Dodgers are from.
Junior
Who's
found
not even
one-
from Arizona?
Junior found one, so now there's only 6, Chiki. Hurry up.
Here's the American Agave 7. Here's American Agave 7. It's a Julio one. Julio. There it is. You got it. You want a Julio? Get out of here.
Fucking dad,
Oh
bro.
my God, that's so fucking funny. That's fucking,
He's cuckoo, dude.
who's cuckoo?
You're cuckoo, dude.
Oh, I'm
This is
cuckoo.
fucking hilarious.
All right,
This
well,
is the best. If you guys ever do a live studio audience podcast, wow.
yeah.
I mean, I went to your
We tried,
Valentine's
but
Day.
those motherfuckers are crazier than we are, bro.
I went to the Valentine's Day one where you gave communion. That was
the
in the
Heart Ganza.
Oh, dude,
basement
yeah.
in Long Beach when Mega Man like
That's when
lost
we
his-
didn't really know each other.
No, we didn't know. I just went in the back and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I
This guy's
remember you
dressed out
tweeted
giving-
that.
He's giving out communion. Mega Man's on stage on edibles or some kind of drugs, and he just leaves down the middle of the street. I'm like, I don't know this guy. I should help him, but no. But like, he was out there. I think he lost his wallet. It
He
was,
lost
that
a
was
lot of shit.
I remember you tweeting. Help? No, saying.
SOS. Motherfucker sending Morse code.
I'm like, wow. Yeah, I didn't know you. I knew your
said
dad.
help.
But like,
No, I remember you tweeting some shit like, dude, went to
Oh,
Harval's
my
in
God.
Long Beach for the Heart Stravaganza. Don't know what it was or what happened last night, but it was a good time.
it
or
was.
some
It
shit.
was a good time. It was good. It was good.
Shit.
Yeah,
that-
your Ganzas. The Gans.
Listen,
the fucking
that's
Ganza.
why
I'll see you in
fucking- the
Mexico.
Baja Ganza. The
Buenazo
goddamn
Fest,
Buenazo
dog.
Fest, Ganza. Fucking so many things. All right. I want to
Bye.
thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Yo 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 podcast with Martin and Hooter. I want to say thank you to Beto Duran
Thank you
from,
guys for
from
having
joining
me.
us. Beto Vision.
What a great fucking time.
Yeah, dude, I had a great time, Beto. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Martin.
Give me a shout out. Let's give a shout out to the dude that did the Beer Thug Life.
Beer
and-
Thug Life does a good job, man. And then
and
our good
Craft
boy,
Beer Kings.
Craft Beer Kings, and our boy, Maverick Ace sending American Agave Spirits.
Okay.
They're in San Diego. And then we also got the whiskey, and we got the agave, so you can make some palomas. And those are for you, because Hooter doesn't drink, because
Thank you.
he's at 234. you know?
And El Tesoro Tequila.
Oh,
also.
yeah,
Let me
boy
give them a
Kitch.
shout out. Yeah, Kitch. That was a great goddamn time. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to, Beto?
Hooter, because he's like
Could've
one
gone
of the
pro?
most, no, not could have gone pro, but Hooter Moreno, because he's one of the most talented young men out there, and when he se pone las pilas, he's gonna be fucking good. Man. This guy, because he has the work ethic, he has the drive, and is one of the few people where I root for him to succeed.
Somebody said Hooter
so-
must be off probation. Yeah, dude. Just got lifted.
love
Beto's
how-
here actually to get my fucking ankle bracelet off.
And I love how that's the one you read, but Miguel 10 saying seeing Beto at the World Series was like seeing a Mexican comedian for the first time, making us proud, raza.
Dude,
You know, I hearing those kind of messages,
Mm-hmm.
like, is, I don't want to say, because I'm like you, I don't want to say it's humbling. It's
Oh,
not,
don't-
but it's just
don't
more
dare.
of like, it validates of all those years of fucking dealing with a bunch of bullshit to know that I'm opening some doors. And if there's like one other kid who's like, fuck, there's a brown guy on TV, I want to be just like him, come hit me up and let me know, and I'll help you as much as I can.
and he'll fucking tell you can't do it. Fuck you, kid.
Just take, as long as you take the steps necessarily to do it. If you're
All
just
day
sitting there
long.
talking about it, don't tell me coming soon.
oh, fuck.
Be about it.
Oh, my God.
Be about it.
The coming
Do it.
soon
If
guy.
you do it, Beto will help you.
Without a
if you
doubt.
tell me coming soon, Beto will tell you to suck his fucking bag of dicks. Not his personally, a bag of
dude.
dicks, because he's not like that. He's a good
Also,
guy.
I want to give a shout out to Razzo Dog, bro, because you know what, dude? This fool's so funny. I had told him how I was in Beto jail for the longest time. And this fool was like, dude, that's hilarious. He was dying, right? And then I forgot what the fuck happened, but I posted something about Beto making fun of him. And that fool said, see you later, lifer. And bro, I thought that was the funniest shit to say. I'm a lifer because I made fun of Beto again. Bro, that fool's, oh my God, I laughed my ass off.
That's hysterical. That's fucking
Hey,
funny.
can you clip that for me?
He's so funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Of course, yeah. Chiki,
What do you think? We're fucking. What do you think? We're CBS, bro? And we fucking. Come on, dude. Yeah.
Then now he's gonna be mad at Razzle for not listening to his shout out.
Hit me with the rate and review. Make sure you listen to Coulda Gone Pro with Hooter Moreno. And
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit.
you still do that show? I mean, I don't follow him, so why would I know?
Oh my God.
Fucking A. Oh, you know what? One more shout out.
Shout out, show a
Fernando
record.
and Monique. Out at the World Series, living your best lives.
Do they listen?
You know what? Fernando does listen every once.
He was cool.
Fernando's gone to a few Gansas.
He's
I
gone
think.
to a few Gansas. You guys were probably at the same Gansa. You just didn't know. You guys were sitting opposite from sides of the room. But yeah, no, dude, super cool dude. Always, interacts. We
Real
go
nice
back and
guy.
forth.
Real nice
We've
guy.
been talking about how, after COVID, we got to fucking hang out, catch up, have a couple
Fuck
drinks.
COVID. Just go hang out with them. Well,
And,
hey, you're at Royal Palms. Take
hey,
everybody to
shout
Royal
out
Palms.
to
Shout out to
Sid.
the fucking cousin-in-law, dude.
Yeah, dude, who knew? What a small fucking world.
That's awesome,
So
dude.
anyway, shout out to them. Wilmington, Carson, representing at the World Series, and
Oh.
that is always
yeah.
fucking fantastic.
2 years from now. I'm saying it right now.
Coming soon.
Hooter,
Walter Mercado over here. Let's hear it, bro.
Hooter Moreno, Eddie Carson, council member.
Council member.
Because
Are you out of your? Have you listened to? You say you listen to the podcast. Have you heard what comes out of my mouth? You think anybody,
Dude,
in
hey.
any sort of form?
because in where you live, that district seat is up in 2 years. Hooter 2020. Because you only
It is 2020. You fuck.
Hooter 2022. Whatever. In that area, I looked at the numbers because they came back yesterday. You only need 3,000 votes to win that seat.
You could take that seat.
You can do that easy.
I think you can.
Why would I want to?
Why not?
Why not, dude?
What do I do? What am I going to do for the people?
So many things.
We're not so fast. We're not so fast at Dolphin Park.
Yes!
Dolphin
Why not?
Park.
Who's going to tell you no? You're a city council member. You represent that district right there. Dude, tell
you
me,
guys- you could
you
do
can get
mine.
rid of that van that hasn't moved in 8 years out of your
Hey,
neighborhood.
Beto will be your campaign manager.
No, I'm running on the other side.
Oh, you are?
fuck
No,
me.
no,
So
no,
you guys
no.
will be council members together.
Together.
Órale.
Because
we're getting the band back
Yeah,
together.
get it
together.
together. There's no Mexicans out there. It'll be me. I'm on District
Homie,
1. You're District
homie,
3.
homie.
We can do that, Hooter.
I think you could.
Dude, and we'll create a political Ganza.
Fucking Teresa
Let's
Biggs
go.
could have gone governor with Hooter Moreno.
Come on. Hey, Reagan was an actor. Schwarzenegger, actor. Hooter, podcaster. There you go, bro.
Gallos and craft beer for everybody.
Come on,
if we
Hooter.
get elected.
Hooter.
This motherfucker said gallos, bro. What a beast. That's fucking
Gallos and craft beer for
hysterical.
everybody.
Look,
Only 48 craft beers and fucking 48 gallos, bro.
I'm looking at the numbers yesterday. On the north side of Carson, the dude won with 4,000 votes.
shit.
Where we live, or actually where you live, there's less voting.
Oh my God.
So the other council
Beto.
member got 3,000.
What do I want to be a council member?
Because in 2
I can't
years-
even fucking say it. Council member for.
Because you all need to tell them, Beto.
Tell me.
Hey, you're a man of the people. You're here for the people.
Yeah.
Think globally, act locally. Moreno 2020.
20. It is 2020,
Okay, Moreno
Beto.
2022.
Councilman
And look,
gang.
Think about it. Hooters campaign trails. Joey's barbecue there. Right?
Bro.
That's in Wheelmass.
It doesn't matter. Joey's for the people.
Yeah, he
Boom.
is. He can set up in
Right?
Carson.
You can set up. You could do the Mega Man podcast for all your
There you
campaign.
go. Listen, between our listeners and Beto's listeners,
We
and
get
Mega
it.
Man,
We run together. We Hooter. I am fucking serious. We will win.
Oh my
We
God.
will win. You will now be able to get your T-ball games whenever you want because you're coaching for the next 15 years because you got those kids. So you can reduce the fees
All
at the
those
park.
kids, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
Listen, Beto, get off the molly.
This motherfucker, he makes it sound like if I have a fucking foster home at my patio. You have all them kids, you're going to be coaching for the next 15 years.
Why not? Think about it. Your tia's giving out cookies.
Oh, my
Moreno
God.
2022. Dude, you will win.
Oh, we'll make cookies, Hooter.
Oh, there you go. Vote Hooter, get a cookie.
2022, bro. Look at how many twos that is.
A lot of twos.
Those
Tres
are wild.
patitos de Ken
Hey,
Johnson.
and JR7 will make tequila right there.
Dude.
Oh, come on. We can
Don
do it.
Hooter
Hey, we
and Don Beto.
Yes, yes. Think about all your neighbors. They're all old. They're going to be dead soon. So there's going to be young people moving in, and you can go and be a council member. Hooter. City Hall's around the corner.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You know how much they make? Council member makes $74,000 in the city of Carson to show up to one meeting a month, bro.
Come on, man.
You can go and tour the country now. Come on. Let's go.
You can give out custom
You know what?
presidential
Fuck
bottles.
it. We don't care if you say yes or no. Let's just put them on the ballot.
Let's put them on the ballot.
Okay, we're going to put them on the ballot.
Yeah.
Write-in candidate.
Yeah, just start, cleaning up your Twitter.
No. leave it.
I know.
No, leave it. Leave it.
Bro, I
Leave
have
it.
the messiest Twitter. The messiest. I've
No,
sent
you don't,
dick
because
pics,
you-
dude.
Listen, Donald Trump's Twitter fucking got
Hey,
him
you
elected
don't
president in
exactly.
2016.
You don't have a bad Twitter because you never use social media, so you're fine. You got rid of Facebook and
Yeah.
Snapchat. You're good.
Yep.
Come on, I say
Who built the taco stands, Juan?
Yeah.
Who built them?
There you go.
Who built him?
Come on.
Okay.
And the debates are going to be me against you. Easy work.
son
I
of
set
a-
you up, bro. See, I don't care what you say. You're running for
Always
council.
barbecue giving out fucking ribs for every vote.
Right? Tell me Hooter wouldn't win.
I think he'd win.
Who wouldn't want to vote for a fine young man, a family man, 3 young kids, they're bilingual.
Teresa Big said if you vote, you get a dick pic.
Bro. Dude. Bananas. These motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. All right. That's enough. All
right, Mario
Thank you.
Cruz, I'm outta here.
Peace.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. Beto, thank you so much
Hooter
for coming in and joining us.
22.
Yes. We fucking love you, motherfuckers. Thank you for tuning in and putting up with all our craziness. Hooter, you're not going to say peace?
Yeah, I said it. Peace.
I think I could overdrive it just a little